Hey, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the late night stream for Sunday night. Is Sunday night Monday morning? Let's see. Ah, there we are. All right, good. Let's go ahead and grab this. How is everyone tonight? I don't know. It's just you so far. That's a great question, man. So in front of your eyes in the thumbnail, we have the junk packs. We're going to say $3 junk packs restocked, because we keep selling out of those. New Abra trade break, new Unown 9's break, some new breaks, rotating 9's. I'm gonna just say Pokemon card shop. Pokemon card shop. All right, what do you say on that? Actually, do we have any keywords in this? Let's see. We have no tags. I didn't know that. Hashtag Pokemon cards. Hashtag Pokemon cards live. Hashtag Pokemon card live stream. Hashtag Pokemon rip and ship. Hashtag live Pokemon card shop. I didn't know that. So we were missing keywords this whole time, huh? We're going to say opening Pokemon cards. We're going to say Pokemon cards for sale. We're going to say hashtag live breaks. We're going to say hashtag live card shop. We're going to say hashtag live Pokemon cards. Well, I think we've already done that one. We're going to say, what's another keyword? What do you guys think? Let's see. Vintage Pokemon cards. We're going to say hashtag opening vintage Pokemon. We're going to say hashtag, well, I would say opening One Piece as well, because we actually open a lot of that. Opening One Piece, hashtag live One Piece cards. We're going to say hashtag live rip and ship. How about hashtag Pokemon cards? No. How about, what do you guys think? Logan Paul, Pokemon hype? Tags play a minimal role in helping viewers find your stream. That's so interesting. YouTube actually says itself that the tags do not play a big role in helping people find the stream. That's very interesting. PSA return. We're going to say hashtag PSA Pokemon cards. We're going to say hashtag PSA mystery slabs. Hashtag PSA slab breaks. We're going to say hashtag Pokemon PSA breaks. All right, so we've sort of filled out the tags. We're going to hit save on that. I'm going to copy on this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and let's go ahead and put this up top like this. All right, so I saved those tags for now. That's a very curious thing. I guess when we swapped over to this new app to stream from, it threw out all of the tags, and I feel like that's actually a bad situation. We shouldn't have that. Okay, we're going to hit this. We're going to hit save. Hashtag Magic the Gathering. Ooh, that's not a bad one either, is it? All right. We do open Magic, maybe not as much as the other stuff. Hey, wait, did the music stop already? What happened? Playback paused because there's too many devices streaming on your plan? What is it talking about? I'm the only one. All right. I'm the only one streaming. It's got to be a glitch or something. Let's open this. Ba-doo-ba-doo-boop. We're playing a little Deltarune right now. We've been playing Minecraft pretty much nonstop for like, I swear, like a full month or 2 months. It's been a while. It's been a lot of Minecraft. Pause that. All right, we've turned on the ads. We fixed the menu. We fixed the hashtags. We probably need to ping the Discord server. At here. We're live for Sunday night. Oh, yes. We'll copy that. That's why Mister has a whole arsenal in Pokestan. Yeah. Yeah, it's very important to have security for your home these days. I mean, it's always been important. It's just, yeah, it's getting kind of scary these days, you know. People are so desperate to make money, you know. Now they want to steal Pokemon cards like it's a new jewel heist or something, and so you've got to take appropriate measures for that. I would like to make videos about that, but you know, it's kind of difficult because then you start to talk about maybe your own setup a little bit, so it's kind of tricky. All right, there we are. Good. That's one of the things they tell you is don't talk about your setup. All right. Corn Rule said the new Odyssey movie is so bad. Did you watch it? Tell me about it. I have a feeling that they're lying about the reviews, by the way. So the reviews are like perfect, and I feel like the movie could even be a good movie, and it still shouldn't have reviews that good. Because if you looked at how many people were angry about the casting, you know, maybe you could call them racist people, I don't care. But if you looked at how many people were angry about the casting, you would expect some of those guys to show up in the actual reviews. Like, you could assume they went out, they watched it, and now they're ready to leave a negative review because they're mad about the casting or some other thing, right? And so the fact that we don't see those reviews very much tells me that places like Rotten Tomatoes they're just been paid to remove them. No, this movie's perfect. Everyone loved it. Okay. So what I'm assuming is every time somebody left like a 0 out of 10, what I'm assuming is they just on their side they just deleted it because they said, well, that's a bot. Well, that's a troll. That's not a real person reviewing the movie. And it's like, wow. It must be pretty nice being able to release a movie and have the reviews disappear. That's my theory, anyways. I could be wrong. I mean, it's a conspiracy, but I mean, look at the ratio of likes to dislikes on YouTube, and that does not show up at all in the reviews. It doesn't show up at all. The assumption is just that none of those guys who didn't like the movie or didn't like the trailer, none of them watched the movie. None of them are allowed to review the movie. None of them are allowed to leave a negative review on something they don't like. So I don't really believe that. I think that most likely it has had negative reviews that just get disappeared. They're like, that one's a 0 out of 10. That one's fake. It's a fake review. That's my theory. What do you think? Am I crazy? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Some people have mentioned that the controversial casting wasn't really a significant part of the movie. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. I have not watched it, and it's not because I'm closed-minded to watching a controversial movie. I really am just not excited to watch it. It's just like, I really don't watch hardly anything these days. I'm watching The Walking Dead on TV, and it's terrible, too. It's really hard to watch it. Let's see. Cardconomist sponsored mention. No, I'm going to delete that. It's hard to watch anything these days. All right, so what do we have going on? Wait, did it stop playing the music again? Your device has too many streaming. What does that mean? Let me try to click on this. Okay, it's working now. Weird. We don't have too many devices streaming. Oh, maybe that's because I have YouTube Music open. I have YouTube Music open on my cell phone. Okay, let me close that. I was listening to some 9 Nails. Here we are. All right. With the trailer that has over 700,000 dislikes, I don't believe it being good. Supergirl was a better movie. Corn Rule says it's 100% DEI. All they do is talk. The actors are so bad. For me, personally, seeing like all those big actors, like I never really liked Tom Holland. I've always hated Anne Hathaway. Have I told you guys that? If you've been in this stream for a long time, I've always said I find Anne Hathaway insufferable. Like we've talked about movies like... what was the space movie? I can't even remember the name of it. Interstellar? I hated Anne Hathaway in Interstellar, but also I didn't like her as Catwoman either. So she just annoys me. It's like her eyebrows are too big or something. I can't take it. So every time I see her, I get really annoyed somehow. So the fact that she's in the movie is an immediate turnoff for me. But I don't like Matt Damon either. So I get annoyed when I see Matt Damon. He's kind of like, I don't know, he's just like this guy. He's kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio in my eyes a little bit. I get annoyed by both of those guys when I see them. So I don't like Anne Hathaway. I don't like Matt Damon. I don't like Tom Holland. I never watched him. But he just reminds me of Timothée Chalamet somehow. They just have like this sort of like femboy aura, and I can't stand it. It drives me nuts every time. Then there's the vampire guy from whatever that was, Twilight. There's the vampire guy actor who I thought was a horrible choice for the Batman's. I remember they made a Batman movie with him. And I was like, why are they choosing this twink to play Batman? So I guess he was one of the bad guys in the Odyssey. He was one of the suitors who wanted to get with Odysseus' wife. And just seeing him just drives me nuts, dude. I hate looking at that guy. So it's all these people I can't stand looking at. I look at them and like some kind of I just get like triggered, right? Like a snowflake. And so they're all in the movie. But then on top of that, I'm not really interested in the movie The Odyssey. I've read the book like twice, and it's just not that exciting anymore. It's like a pretty old story, and it's just. But we were talking about that before, so I have a lot of trouble watching movies in the first place. I never watch movies, and then if you just sprinkle on just a little bit of friction, I'm out. Just a little bit of friction, and I'm out. I'm like, I can't take this. Get me out of here. I'm gonna go mad. I can't handle it. Honestly, he did good in Batman. My wife watched it. She liked Twilight, by the way. She watched it. She thought he was decent. I never watched it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand seeing him in the Batman suit. It just makes me cringe. Like my eyes pop out of my head. I am a delicate snowflake. Whenever I see it, I get so triggered by it. All right. So Mr. Mark sent in a payment, and I believe this is to correct some payments he made or orders he made last night, where they were custom orders, and he had the math wrong on the price of a 151 pec. So just a reminder, guys, I'm going to start looking at orders much more carefully and doing the math on them. So because we've had that twice now, because Picalo Matt did that to me too, unfortunately. And you know, whether you intend to do it or not, it just means I got to do a better job making sure that everything is correct. Ivan Rodriguez is the first order of the night. He wants the Cardconomist, the Nora. All right, you got it. Honestly, he did good in Batman. Elliot Page is baffling. John Leguizamo. Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson, and Crapaway. I didn't watch the Supergirl movie either. I wasn't interested in that either. I don't know. I don't know what movie would get me out of my seat. You know, they're making that new Lord of the Rings movie, Hunt for Golem. I have like zero interest in it. Zero interest. I liked Chainsaw Man. That was fun. I liked the pacing. I liked the style. I liked how quick it was. That was fun. I enjoyed that, actually. And then I just can't bring myself to watch a movie other than that. I can't do it. Just something deep inside of me is just like, boring. I'd rather be working on Pokemon cards. All right. Yeah, I was asking AI what I should do for fun today, and AI was like, maybe you have depression. I was like, what are you talking about? AI's like, you don't like to do anything for fun. I'm like, nah, I've always been this way. When I was a kid, my family would go out to like the science center or the zoo or the pool or something like that, and I would get in trouble because I'd fight to stay home because I did not want to do those things. So I would get in trouble that way. So check it out, guys. That makes me the perfect Pokemon card collector because it's an at-home activity. Ooh. Look at all that. So those are all fresh junk packs. How many did I make? I think I made like 30 of them or something like that. So all that work, it took me like over an hour. All that work, and I bet you it makes, you know, after you subtract the actual cost of the cards, what did I make, like 30 bucks maybe? 30 bucks, 45, at best 45 probably. That is the essence of working on a card shop, I feel. It's just doing stuff like that, you know, all the time you're working on little crap like that. It's all the little things. They all add up. All right. She was really dramatic on some of her parts. Honestly, he did good in Batman. Lurkin Larry says TCC. Oh, yeah. Do you guys want to give away tonight? I don't think I worked on it yesterday night. I think I, like, passed out. The stream went all the way to, like, 6 a.m., and I was so tired by the end of it. All right. Give me a second here. You know what I found? So I found something mixed in with the junk cards, and it was definitely not a junk card. And I was like, what are you doing in here? So I found this card mixed into the box, designated for the junk cards. This, whatever this is, Luzamine or something. All right. She looks kind of like a bad guy. I'm not going to lie. Women who are bad guys are kind of sexy. You know how, like, girls are into bad boys? I'm one of those guys who's into bad girls. You are? Okay. What's the current breaks? Yeah, we got current breaks. That one-piece break right there, that might go off. It's Sunday night. I'm not expecting a super busy night. Sundays are traditionally pretty slow. Here we are. So we'll see how busy it is. All right. Sundays and Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays. Sundays and Tuesdays, typically kind of slow. All right, cool. All right, I've got the Beckett submission done. I need to post. Oh, what is this doing here? God, I got to put this somewhere. This is supposed to be with the junk cards. Shoot, where do I put this for now? Maybe just put it here for now. All right, what was I saying? So the Beckett submission is done. It needs to be packaged up and shipped by Miss Alexis. And is this on the outside of it? That's on the outside of the package. Gross. And then I need to post the list of items in the submission. Here we go. Just throw this away ahead of time. Almost time for me to buy these sleeves. You know, I spend thousands of dollars on the sleeves. And we make the junk packs out of these little sleeves. We're pretty low on them now. Look at that. All right. All right. So Mr. Corn Rules, you actually went and you watched the Odyssey. What did you think of it? Here's Sarge. Here's Ishigo. Here's Covenant Jackal. Here's Trico. Give us the Corn Rules breakdown, the movie review. Picked up a couple Gen V packs. Gen V? Is that like from the boys? So here's a potential break. It's Baby Yoda 21 and 2 for those who want to work on their gym card. I thought I was the only one who kept those. Here's the Luffy. He's 10 in 14. We could host a break on that Korean Pikachu, you know. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of offering some ungraded cards for sale up on the table myself soon. Here's a Trade Abra. Here's a Psychic King Tyranitar. Nice. Nice Meowth. The pack splits. Ooh, these are moving pretty slow. Both of them are. Hope to get you guys excited to jump in here and see what's in these packs, man. But, you know, Friday's gone by, so we might have to wait till next week for them to have a chance to go off. Here's a Minchino from XY era. 2 people in the Snorlax, so people taking that Snorlax seriously. This guy jumped all the way up to 12, so he has a lot of progress. 12 out of 36, pretty good. Pretty good. I don't like musty people. What? Who's musty? Not me. I smell like petunias. All right, we've got Bowser. We've got Unown A. Oh, so there's the 9's break. So we have some really interesting table breaks. You don't have to join. You don't have to jump into the Poke Shuffles or the live customs if you don't want to. There's some seriously good stuff up on the table that you can enjoy. All right. Here we have Mega Tyranitar. He just moved by a whole spot. Vileplume. I think a Nidoran just sold, actually. I think I got printed the eBay label for that. All right, cool, guys. So those are some of the breaks. Don't forget also 2 other breaks. So we have the box split, Crimson Invasion. So this box split is a pretty big deal. I'd love to see this go off. Crimson Invasion with Pikachu and Gengar in it. Pikachu and Gengar in it. Hey, what's up, Mr. CS Man? We got to somehow talk CS Man into joining this. Crimson Invasion box split from Sun and Moon era. Pretty sold out, pretty out of print. Here it is with Pikachu and Gengar in it. A lot of people don't respect this set because they don't understand that it's actually a goated set when you look at the holographic potential grades. So this set's really good, actually. Okay, that's why we are focusing on it. It's my job to curate good deals for you guys. That's my job, is to find that kind of stuff. My job is to do the research on that kind of stuff to help understand it. Here's this simple box break. Now this one is a one person takes the whole box kind of break for $40. You might take a whole box at Destin Rivals home. Pretty cool. If you don't jump in there, you're not giving yourself a chance. I'll definitely get in. I'll get in it definitely. There we go. I read it backwards. So, what are we doing now? We just took care of Ivan Rodriguez. And we need to jump over here. And we need to check these other orders because I don't think I did them. Let me get one live hot custom. 42 minutes ago. Wow, has it already been that long? All right, Team Rocket Grunt. It is your turn. Team Rocket Grunt. Ready? Here goes. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. All right. Oops. Oh, you got a little low punny. I had fried chicken today. I just ate one chicken breast. And I like really regretted it afterwards. I think I'm over fried chicken. It's too crappy of a food. Yeah. I think I've had enough of it in my lifetime. There we go. One low punny. There goes. We have an order from Hathim. 3 Ancient Roar, 5 Chaos Rising. Ooh, targeting the Ancient Roars, I see. You're targeting the Chaos Rising, too. See, he's watching these streams going, what are we going to open tonight? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. You know what we didn't do in the previous stream? We did not make a jumbo pack. Look at that. I had pork loin and roasted potatoes on basic. You made it or you got it somewhere? I did not make it. I ordered it. So this was from a local grocery store. They make a pretty good tasting fried chicken. And I ate it, and I was just sitting there thinking about what I just ate, and I'm like, man, you can almost taste that it's kind of a low-quality food, you know? Like, I just don't think you're supposed to be eating that stuff, you know? It is. I feel so much better when I eat something simpler. We ate the tofu and beef stew with the Asian seasonings and all that, and that was, it felt way better eating that. I mean, it was a little salty, but it was full of vegetables. It wasn't fried. It had some fermented bean paste in it, some chili peppers in it. It was great. And I go off to eat this, like, fried chicken. It's like, oh, man, I feel like I just drank, like, gutter oil or something. Here's, ooh, Wimpod. You're getting old. Maybe I'm getting old, but I don't know if it's just that I'm getting old. I think I'm just, like, I'm getting bored of eating peanut butter and jelly, essentially, you know? It's peanut butter and jelly, and it's like, what even is this crap? You're starting to realize peanut butter and jelly on white toast or white bread is sort of just kind of a junk food. It's not delectable. It's more like a dopamine activity. What do we got here? We got gumi. You know, I think I'd rather have a fried chicken sandwich. But like actual fried chicken, I like the fried chicken sandwiches where it's just like a nice patty or something. But just in general, like the concept of a fried food, you know, sort of, I don't know. I want less grease. I want more juicy chicken. More juicy, well-seasoned chicken. It's about the chicken. Here's Chestnut, Ampharos, and Crobat. All right. You're rich, you idiot. Just buy something nice. What? I'm not that rich. Listen, Mr. Maxims, you've seen a lot of cool Pokemon cards. That doesn't mean I have a ton of cash, okay? You got to know that, okay? So I'm not sitting on a mountain of cash. I haven't sold any of those cards. I'm sitting on them. They're over here, in fact, like this guy. I received an $80,000 on my $80,000 offer on my Lugia today. The what was it, Plasma Storm Lugia or something like that. We are. All right, but I've actually received a lot of offers on that card. Every time I show it off, it gets an offer. It is, but I never sell, so I don't actually have cash. I just got a lot of cards. There it is. Mr. Thim. I bought 2 more cards tonight. I bought 2 graded cards. Together, they equaled $1,000. I bought an Avalug. Pretty strange, huh? But I thought he was a nice price. I was like, oh, I like this Avalug. And then I bought a 151 English Gengar, which I had kind of been holding off on doing for a while. But now I finally feel like it's time to do it. So I think I paid like $835, $835 on that Gengar. Only 80K, small potatoes. Yeah, I wouldn't trade that card for 80K. That'd be ridiculous. The thing is, he probably is a $100,000 card just because you're just never going to run into him again. And there's so few Lugias. But I don't know, maybe it's not worth that much today. But that doesn't matter. I'm willing to hold it for like 10 years, so it doesn't matter. That's one of those cards where you know it's going up. I know it's going up. It's one of those. Here's Tyler Limon. 2 packs of Gen V Rarity. Oh, Gen V. All right, Mr. Tyler. All right, here we are. Yu-Gi-Oh! Gen V. Do you have insurance on the cards? Yeah, we have some insurance, and then we have a ton of security. So we have, like, you can't even drive down our road without us knowing. We've got a ton of security. It is. We had a lot of security before 2025 because my wife's paranoid, and I'm actually also kind of a paranoid type. We're both a little bit paranoid. So here we are. What do we got? Let's see. Infinite Track Harvester. Good. I bought a Mikuru Asahina card. Asahina? I'm eating cottage cheese with black pepper. Nice, dude. Cottage cheese is delicious, by the way. When we were kids, we used to eat a ton of that stuff. And I still enjoy it as an adult. And one of the best parts is you can... I also liked eggs. I love eggs. So eggs and cottage cheese. So good. But it's nice because nowadays they tell you cottage cheese is a good, a high protein, sort of like guilty pleasure. So I always have a tub of cottage cheese going. Cottage cheese and a saltine cracker. How about that? Cottage cheese and chili pepper. Cottage cheese and sriracha. Cottage cheese and you can actually put something in it called Lori salt that has kind of a smoky flavor to it. That makes it very, very salty, but you know, it can work because if you don't eat a lot of it, it acts almost like a spread, like mayonnaise. Here it is. All right. Cottage cheese and cheesecake can kick bucket. You don't like cheesecake? I actually don't like cheesecake either. It's like, is this really cake? Karis loves cheesecake though. You ever mix the cottage cheese into scrambled eggs? No. That would ruin the scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, I eat a ton of eggs. If you guys didn't know that, I always have 2 cartons of 18 eggs in the fridge. One of my favorite sources of protein. I love the egginess of it. I don't know how to describe it. It has almost like this, it has like this chickeniness, egginess. It's like gross. You know, like when you boil an egg and you pop it open and it smells like a fart? That's the best part of it. I love that. It has like a stinkiness to it. Sardines have a stink. Eggs have a stink. Maybe I like stinky food. Anyways, so when it comes to scrambled eggs, there's really just one way to do it. You got to whip them up in a bowl like an omelet. You got to whip them up real hard. And then just a little bit of oil in the pan. And then just a little bit of butter in the pan. And you let that reach a nice heat, but not too hot. And then you cook it on a low heat. Now, a lot of people, what they do wrong with their eggs is they overcook them. They let them get, once the eggs are almost solid, you remove them from the fire and just let the already existing heat in the pan finish them off. So I like the eggs to just barely be done cooking. Super soft, and usually just some salt with them, because it's almost like once the eggs are done, you can add whatever you want. I also don't like to put cheese on top of the eggs. Totally ruins it, because I want to taste the eggs. I want to taste eggs. Javier Arroyo, one spot in the Lego Luffy. Here we go. Karis basically didn't even know about eggs till she met me. Her family did like 0 cooking. They didn't know any egg cooking at all. In my family, eggs was a big deal. They're very affordable. And every Sunday after church, we had like a reward for going to church. We were Catholic, big Catholic family. And the reward was we came home and we made kind of an unhealthy Sunday brunch. with bacon and eggs and sausage and pancakes and waffles. And it was like a whole factory when we started cooking, because we'd make like maybe about 36 pancakes, about 24 waffles, and 2 packets of bacon, and 2 packets of sausage, and 36 eggs. It was like, it would last all day, the food would. It was that much. And we got really good at a variety of like styles of egg cooking. Like we did omelets and all the cool stuff. Omelets with nothing inside, omelets with ingredients inside, whatever it is you wanted. So we got really, really good at it over time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We cooked that meal probably more than any other meal in our family. Was the Sunday brunch. Got syrup going everywhere. It was really good. We got really good with hash browns too. We were really good at cooking all that stuff. Mr. Thim, 3 more Ancient Roars and 5 more Chaos Rising. You got it, man. Time to get a new box of Chaos Rising out. That was one of the things we cooked the very most. 1, 2, 3. 2 days is too long. I haven't pooped in 2 days. Wow. That's rough. That's actually one of the things that Wegovy does, is slows your digestion down, but I don't do that. Yeah, what changed for me is like going number 2 was shifted forward by like 5 hours. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's pretty normal. It is. All right, you ever mix raisins in with your cottage cheese? Hell no. You're like one of those people who like peaches and cottage cheese, huh? You like the fruit in the cottage cheese? That's very weird. No, for me, it's like, it is actually like a cheese. It's more like a umami and salty kind of food. It's not a dessert at all. No, raisins and cottage cheese, I don't know about that. All right, another reason why I got fat, I'm a big brie cheese lover. I would eat huge amounts of brie cheese. That alone can give you high cholesterol and make you all fat. There we go. Okay, let me go get a box of this. Be right back. All right, we're almost done with the case of Chaos Rising. Moving a little faster than I thought it was. There we go. Okay, you ready? Your cottage cheese game is weak. Well, I mean, I eat a lot of it, probably like a tub a week almost. There we are. There we go. One thing I don't eat anymore is brie cheese. I haven't eaten that in like 2 years. There we are. Nope. No more brie cheese for me. Oh, my blood work came back. I have elevated cholesterol levels, just like before. There we go. So, nice knowing you guys. The heart attack's probably gonna get me, everybody, someday. Has Wegovy made you poop in your sleep? No, I don't think I've ever pooped in my sleep. We are. I can positively say I've never done anything like that. Fondue is also great. Hey, on the oatmeal. I pulled the Greninja last night. Such a sick card. Cool. Well, maybe we'll pull one right here for Mr. Thim. Oh, we have to update Luffy to say 11, by the way. Luffy's at 11. Okay. That's a bonus, I suppose. Here we are. I'm going to take the Wegovy shot after this stream, by the way. I used to take it before this stream on Sunday, but I realized it would make me queasy every stream. So I'm going to take it right before I go to bed. See how I handle it. Have you slept while you pooped, though? No, I've never fallen asleep on the toilet. I've never pulled an Elvis either. Heart attack on the toilet. Could I use my $49 credit on the One Piece break? You sure can. Apples are for peasants. I like apples. Apples are all right. Honey Crisp apples. You know, they try to make all those like Honey Crisp competitors. they're never as good, ever. Honeycrisp always wins. I try them all out. They're not that good. They are. Chespin. My favorite fruit of all time is the dark red Bing cherries. The seasonal ones that come out every year. Oh, I eat whole bags of those by myself every year. One of my favorite fruits. We used to have those in our front yard when I was a kid. And it was the same deal. You could just eat them all day. Jumbo ice cream. You do get a little sick of them after a while, but not when they come into season. Not when it starts. You're like, ooh, heaven. Tauros. Bing cherries. I used to eat a lot of oranges. I guess I kind of stopped on oranges. I don't know why that is. Why did I stop eating oranges so much? I got into mangoes a little bit. Yeah, mangoes are pretty good. Mangoes actually, if you eat them when they're not very ripe, they have a citrusy feel to them. There. Here's Ampharos. I like sour apples. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to eat a lot of the green apples. I liked that they were kind of bitter and sour. There were only 2 types of apples at the grocery store, the green ones and the dark red ones. And I never really liked the dark red apples. Then all of a sudden, society invents the Honeycrisp apples, and those are insane. They're like delicious. Big, juicy one. You ever see one sitting at the store? Fresh, shiny, crispy, but they're like $4. And you buy one, you're like, oh my God, this is so good. Here it is. Mangoes are number 1. Mangoes are good. I like mangoes. You got to get them firm, though. If a mango's ever soft, I'm out. Don't even want a single bite of them. I like my fruit to almost be not ripe enough. That's my favorite. Fruit that's still pretty hard. All right, Mr. Thim picking up Jumbo Ice Cream, Chespin, and Tauros. Those are lovely. You could be able to sell this one to NHCC, but honestly, you should grade it first. Dry mangoes, yum. I stay away from the dried fruit. I like the juicy, fresh fruit. Coconuts, coconut's okay. Strawberries, I used to like strawberries. I don't think I like them as much. I wouldn't rank them as highly anymore. I love blueberries. Blueberries are supposed to be like a superfood. You're supposed to eat them like every day or some crap like that. You know what? I really only like blueberries when they're literally crisp. The moment they're soft, it's like baby throw up or something. It's disgusting. So blueberries, when they're crunchy and crisp, are delicious. But the moment they soften up, even a little bit, I can't touch them. It's like they're disgusting. So weird. The texture changes. They'll sit in the fridge and go bad. I agree, says Corner Rules. Good to know I'm not alone on the crispy blueberries front. Crunchy blueberries win every time. Look at this. I got an email from the app Roadie. Karis and I were so bored today that I was going to download like a delivery service app and just play around with it. And so I asked AI which one would make the most money. And it told me to sign up for Roadie. So I spent up like an hour downloading this app and, giving it all my information basically. Now I'm allowed to deliver goods for an app called Roadie. And and I don't need the money at all, by the way. I don't even need any of that money. Like, I could just go to work doing anything on this Pokemon card store. I actually have a list of things I'm behind on. But Karis and I are supposed to have fun together, right? We're supposed to actually do something for fun, and we can't think of anything. I said, well, why don't we get a side job together? So I downloaded it. I jumped through all the hoops, and only to discover there's no work in Lake of the Ozarks for that app. Nobody uses it. It's used in Springfield, St. Louis, and Kansas City, but where I live, they don't use it. There were no jobs. So I wasted all that time today signing up for a delivery app. But yeah, how bad is that? We're so bored that I'm trying to find a reason to leave my home, a reason to go outside. And I said, well, maybe I would go outside if I was earning money outside. We are. What is this music? We're going to have to pause this. Deltarune has singing in it. Let's jump to the next one. It is. Yo, bro, can I have Pikachu? Yeah, you can have it. Can I use my $40 credit? Oh, yeah, let's take care of that for you now. Mr. Brian. Please read and take my order. Brian. All right, Brian. They call him the Bri guy. Ta-da. Now, Brian, he's got a $40 credit. And he's going into the One Piece Luffy. Good luck in there, man. Okay. OP, One Piece. Get back into wood projects and sell them to us. Okay, so to do that would require heavy investment. I'd need a lot of tools, and I'd need a place for them, and I'd need a setup. And that could take thousands of dollars, which is not a great idea right now because we might move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus, I don't think our garage is very good. So I don't think it's a good idea overall. That's going to say 12. So we're 12 out of 14. 2 spots remain. Start small, mister. Yo, I am from Philippines. Philippines? What are you doing over there? You're from there? All right, we're caught up on orders. Wait. Let me check the website. I'm sorry. Let me check the website. All right, we're caught up on the website. We're good over there. Very nice. Account created 7 days ago. What? Who? He's fake. He's not real. He might be real. He might have just actually created this account 7 days ago. All right. Weird. It said there's 17 people watching. That doesn't sound right. How many people does it say is watching on your screen for you guys? Here's Rosalina. Here's Ishigo. Here's oh, there it goes. It says 46 now. Here's Naked Girls. That sounds about right. Here's Metagross. I don't think we have a giveaway currently, dude. Did we already hand it out? Where's our giveaway? Do we need I think we need a new one. What do we got? What do we got? Looks like I'll be giving out. I got some slabs here. I mean, I don't think people would get excited for this one. It's the only problem. See this card? I was going to give this one away. It's called Buddy System, but it's like really specific. It's just for Naruto fans. So what I'd like to do instead, since we're rotating the 9'S channel, I'd like to actually just lower the price of this card down to 20. So this card is much cheaper now. Okay, so that's cheaper. And then I guess we need to pick out a card to give away. Please send me the Pikachu. I'm interested. You want me to send you Pikachu? How do I send you the Pikachu, huh? This is kind of cool. You want a Nazgul Terror, guys? That's kind of neat. This guy's kind of cool too, actually. King of Hearts Frog Mario. What would you guys rather have? Nazgul Terror or King of Hearts Frog Mario? You guys tell me what you think is a better giveaway. Would an LC Psyduck CGC 8 Blue be a good sell right now with the boom? Quick! Sell, sell, sell! It's a boom! What an... you know, actually, you could also choose Rosalina. She's cheaper, but I mean, I think that's just a made-up price. I see it's over 1,000. Insane. Oh, here we go again, says Javier. Yeah, you got to ask 50 times for Pikachu or he won't give it. That's true. That's true. That's technically true. I think I'm going to do the Frog Mario, actually. Frog Mario it is. So Frog Mario is no longer a gym break. He's actually a giveaway. He seems like a really nice card, doesn't he? Okay, put that there. Doobie-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Ribbit. Ribbit. We'll say this is 40. And then I'm going to put the keyword at the top for the giveaway, okay? So this is a free $40 card. Mario's a good guy. That's why he finishes last. That's why Peach is up at Bowser's Castle. She saw that Mario was under 6 feet, and she said, eh. All right, so this shall say T CC. Looks like plus CC. That's the keyword for the giveaway. Why don't I set it up over here? We'll get some of you guys into the new giveaway, okay? I've been chasing Charizard for years. How did you get one? Luigi's always visiting. Yeah, Luigi, he's too scared. I think he's a wimp. So if I'm giving this away, I am the official largest donor for July. My donations equal 176. Oh yeah, Mr. Moneybags here. Step aside. Cool, you guys type in TCC, and I'm going to check the queue to see if there's any new orders. We have a Kevin Vu order. Kevin Vu, nice to see you again. When's the next group submission? It's already done. I just need to upload the list to Discord. OP Ruffy break. You got it. Why did you want to add a card to it? I mean, if you sent the money, I could probably, because it hasn't shipped. If you sent the money right now, I could probably put a card for you in there. So you could still jump in right now. But you don't have any more time after tomorrow, because it will ship tomorrow. Guys, he's not doing a giveaway. That's right. Don't even try. He's trying to trick you guys. He's trying to take your giveaway away. All right, one spot left on Luffy. Luffy's the word of the day. Mr. Zach Standing. Hi, I'd like a spot on the One Piece. Zach Standing. Zach, nice to meet you. Mr. Zach Standing. I think you're new, huh? Have you been watching for a while, Zach? Do you know how the breaks work? Luffy's complete, guys. I think Magician's Hobby's trying to trick you guys. I'm going to win it, says Lurky Lowry. All right. So this is our first time having Mr. Zach Standing in a break. Mr. Zach, you have a $40 chance to pull Luffy. If you miss, you get one Pokemon card. That's all you get, okay? Let me show you how it works. If you need to cancel, you'll let me know now, okay? Like 5 to 6 years ago. Oh, you've been around. Okay, never mind. You've been around. You've been around. You've been hurt before. Because what you got to know is you can get hurt in here, right? So, because only one person walks away with the Luffy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's a big break, everybody. It's a lot of money there. 14 spot break is no joke. It's a lot of money. All right. TCC. That's right. That's my name. So we're loading up the packs. Unown. Hades. Look at these old booster packs from the tag team time period. That's 2019, everybody. These packs are 7 years old. And they've been used for these breaks the whole time. They're so worn out over the years. Steiner. Poo-poo. AZ's Tranquility. Metagross. There we go. So those are loaded up with their hits. Now, one person's also going to pull this Psyduck, and that is what they're going to be able to trade back to me to obtain the Luffy. You ready? So here are the cards. We got 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me get that Pichu, mister. You shipped to India? Yes, of course. India's in the bad or something like that. How's India doing? Well, a lot of Indians have been moving across the world, man. Canada, Europe, United States. All right. It almost seems unfair sometimes because it seems kind of like we're probably stealing a lot of their young people, a lot of their college students. We are. All right. I wonder how India feels about that, if they ever get a little mad about it. All right, give me a number. India has the most people. They're fine. That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's the split on the packs. Now we got to shuffle the names up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14. Oops. Okay. Pokemon. So this is the second time that this Luffy break has gone off. It's pretty popular. It's doing well. I think the next One Piece break shall probably be for a whole booster box. What do you guys think? Okay, good. All right, give me a number. Somebody's taking home Monkey D. Luffy. I want a Monkey D. Luffy. I'm 100% in for that. You know, we did a box break on a OP5 box not too long ago. That was a big one. I think it had like 24 spots to it. It was huge. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 of these. What's cool about One Piece is I'm not a One Piece collector myself, so we're able to just, no matter how good the item is, we're able to give it away. Because for me, with Pokemon, I get kind of greedy with the Pokemon. If something's really, really good, I actually like it for my own personal collection, so I get kind of greedy. All right, Edilberto, Miss Sarah. Sorry, Sarah. Dennis Chantavong. Okay, here's Javier. Boop. Here's Zach Standing. Mr. Zach, are you watching? Boop. What? What are the odds of that? What? Wow, Zach, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at that, man. Here's Ki-Hyun Ro. Oh, you were so close, Ki-Hyun Ro. You were one off from it being yours. Crazy. Here's Alexio. Okay. Here's Mr. Jesus. Here's Alexandra Noor. Here's Savage. I haven't seen Alexandra in a while. I wonder where she is. Hope she's doing all right. Here's Kevin Vu. And here's Alex Garcia. Sitting indeed. Wigged. I was next. You were so close, dude. You were so close. Zach Standing. So, Mr. Zach, you have two options. Keep the box or keep the Psyduck. What do you choose? I think I'll... Or not the box. Keep the One Piece slab or keep the Psyduck. You want to keep the Psyduck? Wow. How am I last wigged? All right, so Psyduck, look how many breaks he's been through. He's been in a lot of breakups. The Psyduck returns back to me. This becomes property of Mr. Zach. All right, congratulations, Zach. Okay, Zach, I don't know if you've ordered from me in a long time, but remember, you need $9 for shipping to have this ship out. You don't have to ship it out right away. You can actually leave it here for months if you prefer, while you build up more stuff to ship out. Shipping is $9, and we got to pick a new One Piece break now. What do you guys think? Do you have more of that Luffy slab? I think I do. That was the second time we hosted a break on it, actually. If I have another one, I don't think I have very many left. It might just be the last one, actually. And I personally might just keep one for future breaks, like a year from now, so that I have like a Luffy card for then. I'll build. Why no one wants the Psyduck? I don't know. All right, so that was exciting. Let's go report the outcomes to the Discord server. Well, that was a pretty fun return for you, Mr. Zach. He said he was here like 5 years ago. Holy moly, man. All right, we're going to come over here to the breaks history. Luffy. I just typed in Joofy. PSA 10 Luffy. Zach Standing. This occurred at 54 minutes. All right, there it is. All right. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Mark is reminding me. It's 3:14, and he's reminding me that we never actually serviced his very last order. All right, here we are. So let me take care of this. Throw that away. Now opening the order at the 55-minute mark. There we go. All right, we got to take care of this. Good luck. Let's see what was in here. So this is for Mr. Mark. I was 2 away. Refund me, mister. Here's Godin. I know. I'm sorry, Brian. Okay, some of these. How about this? Oh, Loudred. No, this is Explode, isn't it? He's got some weird teeth. Here's Golisopod. Ooh. And here's a cold one. And here's all right. Well, you did pretty good on the Ancient Roar, picking up a Loudred and an SR. Nothing crazy coming out of the 151s yet, though. A new one-piece box break? Yeah, we should. What do you guys think it should be? I could do a cheaper one or an expensive one. Cheaper one might be more fun because it actually finishes in less than like 3 months. Like we did the OP5 and we did the OP14 or whatever, 13, and it just took such a long time. It really did. All right, that goes to Mark. So Mark, let's see. I can try to find out how many of those Luffys I had left, but I think I just have the one of them left. Let's see. I wouldn't sweat too hard over it either, because I believe I'm getting another Luffy of that type, and it's a different promo this time. Put this back over here. All right, we'll put this back up. All right. How about this Rosalina, everybody? Isn't that a nice card? $25 for that. Do one as a giveaway for Brian's in the chat. For Brian's? Wow, that's a really specific giveaway. Let's see, if I did have another one, where would I even be storing it? Not here, these are all Mickey Mouses. I gotta do something with these Mickey Mouses. I think they should go to the vault. What about this? Oh yeah, we're working on this. Thomas Hogue donated his stuff to me. I had a spare box of slabs, did I not? It used to sit on top of this thing. And then what happened to it? I guess it got moved somewhere. All right, well, I can't go looking for... Oh, here it is. Here's a box. All right, just a random box of slabs here. Let's see what goes on. Oh, right there, Lego Luffy. And then I got 3 of these Luffys right here. Ooh. I'm kind of stocking up on these lilies. Wow, those are nice. All right, so I just have the one of these Lego Luffys left. What do you guys think of the Lego Luffy? Do you guys expect that this card would go up in price over time? You know, I made a mistake. I had like a Luffy with the crown on, and it was a promo card, and I sold through all of them, and that was a mistake because I actually should have saved more for myself for the future because they went up in price a lot. And so, you know, I'm watching this item sell extremely well and not considering backstocking it for, like, you know, a sale in a year when prices could really shift dramatically. This is called Monkey D. Luffy Magazine. All right, I want him. I know. Let's see. Oh, I think, you know, I think I have a Shanks card I need to sell now that I think about it. So, let's see. I could probably inform my, I could ask my supplier if he has access to, well, let me see what he had again, because he actually made an offer to me. He kind of keeps me up to date with promo cards for One Piece. Let me show you real fast. Well, no, I'm not going to show. I'm going to keep it private for now for fun. All right, so we have a Luffy coming. He's wearing that crown again, and he's like eating some meat. I mean, it's pretty cool. Did I order? So it says I ordered 20 of them. All right, so we're good on that. And I ordered 10 of the metallic Luffys. It says I did 2 rounds of those. Okay, so I think I am going to hold on to at least these 2 right here. Just one of each. And I could probably host another break on one of those magazine Luffys. I really like the way the magazine Luffy looks. Or we can get a booster box break going. What do you guys think? Let's see. I don't sleep on the new 2026 one-day Luffy promo. Oh. The new 2026. Let's see. 2026 One Piece Day promo. Has it already been released? When does it get released? Oh, these things? These look terrible. All right, so let me go ahead. It comes out soon. Yeah, I think that was what he was showing me, actually. I'm gonna take this and put it back over here, probably. So instead of a one-piece box, I guess we'll do another one of these magazines. After this, I have like a Shanks magazine promo that I meant to sell. I haven't done that yet. So I'm a big fan of this card, actually. I think it looks fantastic. It's got the really vibrant colors to it. All right, let's see. I wouldn't advertise the junk packs. Now, why do you say that? Let's see. They sell too fast? So I think what we'll do, he's going to be a $40 break with the 1 in 11 odds. But one of those 1 in 11 odds is a star spot. There it is. So this will be a star spot break. Okay, one person's pulling him, another person's pulling a star spot. All right, we better do this real fast. Bad for your rep. Bad for your rep. They fly off the shelf, bud. Don't worry about him. They are really popular. I think people like the idea of cards that are kind of like low pressure and low cost as well. Like there isn't any pressure to pull like some huge, you know, specialty card out because they're literally just going to be junk. There we are. All right, like this. So you got these 3 here. Let me take a picture of this. All right, let's see. We're heading over here to, don't we have like a breaks channel now? Current breaks channel. All right, I'll take a picture of this. Zoom in and picture. There it goes. Good. One person's junk is another person's treasure. Oh, there we go. Bad for my reputation. No! What do you think would be good for my reputation? Super premium expensive packs? Here's a theme. He says 3 Ancient Roar, 2 Terra Festival, and 2 151 surprise. Ooh, we need a new box of the 151. All right, so 151's been selling pretty consistently, actually. People want that Gengar Pikachu. All right. I really wanted the Lego Luffy. I'm sorry, man. You're really close to him, too. Isn't that annoying? All right. There we go. 2. And we'll grab this. Good. Now, 3 Ancient Roar, 2 Terror Festivals. We are needing a new box of the Ancient Roars as well. We have to restock them as soon as we run out of them. Wow, this is the final box. You are looking at the final box of Ancient Roar. How's Ancient Roar doing? Let's see. We could probably restock it if we wanted. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and snip this. I like watching the Japanese bundle pack breaks. They're cool, man. Good. It took a while, but we sold out of Roaring Ancient Roar. It's really interesting. Eventually, we sell our last pack of something. 2 Terror Festivals. All right, 2 Terror Festivals. Where are we keeping the Terror Festivals? Here they are. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got a total of 7. Middle packs, not junk. Yeah, let's make some middle packs. Maybe we can make something called heavy packs. And they're only hits. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Ooh. What if I thought about making something called like the binder shuffle. And the binder shuffle, what it would contain are pre-made like premium boosters. And they contain nothing but like hits with maybe some stuff in between. But it would work like the Poke Shuffles. Same idea. Yes, except you would get ungraded cards. There you are. You plan to sell Tag Team 3 Birds, or do you break on it? That card could receive a break, yeah. That's why he's in that box. He's in the box to be considered for a break. I got to mention this, though. It's not going to be considered until the current break is over. And it could take a while. Here it is. All right. What's the current break? Put this away real fast. All right. Nothing crazy out of the Terror Festivals for our homie, Mr. Hathim. Thanks, Hathim. Appreciate it, man. Did you guys see our new trade break? Is that Sabrina's Abra first edition? Really cool. Would you make a $100, $500, or $1,000 mystery box? Probably not. Not into that kind of stuff. I think it's, yeah, I don't know if I'm into that kind of stuff. Maybe that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. All right. I guess if I knew it was going to be a successful business model, I would. We have an order over here from Click. Somebody, we don't know who. They sent for 2 Korean Glory of Team Rockets and 2 Terror Festival. Now, who is that? Does somebody want to say who that was from? You can make it fair and still make a margin out of it. Oh, here we are. We need a new box of Terror Festival. All right, let's go grab it. let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to be away so long. All right, we're on a fresh case of Terra Festival. This is a brand new, fresh case. That's what that is. Brand new, fresh case. Fresh case time. Let's see. Terra Festival case, Japanese. So all my packs are coming out of a case that I just unsealed, which I know people prefer because it makes it easier to predict the top pull, you know. Looks pretty expensive. Let's see. 20 boxes in a case, okay. Yeah, this is looking kind of pricey. All right. So here it is with the import fee. Here it is with the profit margin divided by 20. And then that gets divided by what? 10, right? Ooh, that's really expensive. What do we price it at? So it should be, according to this, it should be jumping from $19 to $25. Let me see what just a regular booster box goes for. Here we are. Let's see. $25 sounds like it won't sell. That's how that sounds to me. Oh yeah, these are way cheaper than $25 over here. Interesting. So here's my dilemma. Obviously, if I'm going to open up a sealed case, I'm going to sell it at the sealed case price. That's just it, because that's how we're sourcing it. Maybe there's this time period where I should reconsider how I'm sourcing the cards. But these shall change now. I am going to stick to that pricing point. Let me do this one more time, okay? You could call them clearance packs. What? Hell no. Oh, wait a second. I found some that were a little bit cheaper. Hold on, wait a second. So here's one in the US. That will make a big difference. Getting the case from the United States makes a huge difference in the price. So give me a second here. Oh yeah, so it's $22. So we're going to be doing $22 on these from now on. Terra Festival jumping from 19 to 22. It doesn't look like that case is going to last very long from my perspective. So, you know, it goes to 25 after that. So let me go ahead. I know we're just doing a lot of talking, but we do this. We update our product on the fly. It gets updated in the middle of the stream. Typically when we run out of the product, that's when we update it. So we just finished a case. This is a 100% fresh case, and it starts off with the new price of 22. All right, there it is. Makes you wonder if I should buy a fresh case, you know, because apparently it's going up, but I don't know. It's hard to say. There's so many other things to order right now, you know, like the new 30th anniversary is coming out, and tons of money is going to go towards that for a while. Like maybe, or like, okay, so why should I buy another case of Terra Festival when I could buy another case of Ascended Heroes or something, you know? Hard to say. Get it from China. Yeah, there are Chinese Terra Festival now, and those are going to be presumably a little bit cheaper. Let me go back to the order now. Oh yeah, we didn't see whose order this was. Whose order was this? Ready? Let me see whose order this was. I'm going to log into PayPal because that's the only way to tell. The person who ordered this didn't write a name down. I haven't been able to sell anything this month. Really? That's not good. Yeah, I noticed a decrease. Mr. Martin Ramirez. So this is a Martin Ramirez order. All right, Martin Ramirez. Yeah, I noticed views are way down for our shorts. And that's why I posted that video, which is now it's doing a bit better. It seems that the algorithm has decided it's a good video. Okay, 2 Korean, Glory of Team Rockets. But views were way down, and sales are down a little bit. It feels like sales are down a little bit. Actually, the other day I sold $12,000. I'm just kidding. God, that sucks, dude. The credit card thief, that sucks ass, dude. All right, so that's good. Yeah, I think if you removed the money from right here, from the fake orders, the credit card orders, that would go down into the negative. Meaning that sales are down a little bit from last month. Okay, Martin, let's see what you pull. It's interesting to hear that, Mr. Adam. I think some people noticed that slab prices moved down a little bit too. Here we are. Oh. You hope slab prices move down a little bit, considering. Oh, what do we got? Already walking away with a Palafin. Very nice. All right, Palafin Alt-Art has been pulled. Was wild during winter. It always is wild during winter. I've been selling 7 years now. Winter's always good. Winter's going to roll around, and it's going to be busy, busy, busy. That's what's going to happen. Oh, picking up a Crobat, too. All right. Not bad. Mr. Martin? Have they charged back the scammer stuff? No. But what I do is I just assume like $12,000 in my account is going to get withdrawn. Could be more than that if they do a bunch of chargeback fees. Yeah, PayPal sometimes will charge a chargeback fee. All right. Grabbing this. All right. I don't really understand how PayPal can get away with that. Like, they're just, it's almost like they're profiting off of, you know, me being a victim or something, like doing a chargeback fee, where not only do I have to pay back the money from the chargeback, on top of that, I have to give PayPal a fee for the reversal. It's like, dude, why am I paying for that? Shouldn't like the banks or something pay for that? Shouldn't PayPal pay for that? Well, I'm the merchant. I'm the victim. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe if I complained, they'd be like, oh, okay, we'll waive it. You might get to keep the money in the product. No. Highly, highly, highly doubt that. That will not happen. Okay, popping these in here. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Okay. Next up, we have Mr. Thim. He says 2 of the 151 surprise and 1 Ascended Heroes. Okay, we got Ascended Heroes. You know, Ascended Heroes kind of slowed down. It is 2 151 surprise. After Mark Kaplan got that nice pull. It's kind of interesting how that works. All right, good luck in there. Giving yourself a shot at a Gengar, huh? Let's see what happens. Got this. Okay. New One Piece break. What do you guys think of this? Is there any excitement for that guy? Here's a Lunatone Charmeleon. Here's a Ghastly. You can tell it's a Komiya Ghastly, right? Is that Komiya? Yep, Komiya. You can tell that he draws like he's drawing with the crayon almost. So funny. Really cool stuff. It's fun when an artist finds their, like, you know, their voice or whatever you might call it. They develop a style. There we go. Da-da-da. So, we'll put this back. If you just joined in, $3 junk packs have just been refreshed. The whole box is filled all over again, just like in the thumbnail. Trico for only $200. We should list something on eBay. Check this out. Some Waifu cards this time. There's a variety of stuff in all these packs. Okay. What's in there? Junk is in there. That's what we got. Wait, PayPal charges a chargeback fee? Yeah, on top of having to pay back whatever got charged, PayPal then charges me a fee for the chargeback. That chargeback fee could be like $20. Okay, so if it's like 17 orders, that could add up to like almost, it could add up to $300 like that. So you lose quite a bit. Kind of like the same way you pay for a wire, you know? But I don't see why I should have to pay that. It just seems unfair. That seems like the burden of the chargeback should be on PayPal, not on me. I'm the merchant. PayPal's the actual operator. Here's Mark Kaplan. I didn't do anything to cause the chargeback. It was just I was actually a victim of a credit card scam. Here we are, Mr. Mark, Japanese 151 and English Destined Rivals. Oh, yes. Destined Rivals. Here we are. And what was the other one? Japanese 151. Here it is. We're needing some more Destined Rivals. Someone was selling a 1996 Karuta Mr. Pristine for like $5,000 Canadian. 1996 Karuta Misty Pristine, huh? Here we are. The Karuta cards are okay. they're definitely their own thing. There we go. All right. I spent heavy amounts of money to get a lot of those cigarette Charmanders off the internet. It's a big gamble. I spent a lot of money on that. I think like $13,000. Whoa. So I am quietly probably the largest holder of the cigarette Charmanders. You're probably talking about those standard square Karutas. Okay. All right, so not bad there, huh? You picked up the SR, and you picked up an Ivysaur out of that round, Mr. Mark. There we go. So there you go. Check that out. You get the SR. What's her name? Like Daisy or something? I can't remember her name. And then, it's not Daisy. What was her name? Lass? Might have been Lass. There you go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I showed that off in a video, but I never truly, I never prepped the cards. All right, we'll grab this. Mr. Mark, he is the guy. I'll throw this away. Aaron, how was vacation? You want a vacation? You can't go on vacation. All right, here's a cold one. And here's... All right, the queue is empty. We got time to do anything we want, like making a jumbo pack break. I got like these Chinese packs or something. We'll do, why don't we do like clearance on this one? Like this, make it clearance. I never vacation because I'm always on vacation. All right, there we go. So we'll say 20 on that guy. So this guy, this particular jumbo pack break will include this Doctor Who pack, which could be numbered. And it's going to include, you know, a clearance priced pack, which is very lovely. Here's a nice promo. I guess this is from here, isn't it? So that should stay with that. And then let's see, what kind of cards can we put together real fast? Well, we got to have Gem 5. It's really cheap. It's $4. I like this pack too, actually. This is $4. Let's see, Lorcana, SpongeBob, Chainsaw Man. We got to have one pack of this stuff, all right? And Destined Rivals needs a restock. Let's get a Chilling Reign in there. Chilling Reign and a Chaos Rising. All right, and now let's grab. Let's grab a Jujutsu Kaisen. All right, we got Union Arena, Jujutsu Kaisen. Cool. Let's grab. Wait a minute. Move this over here. Let's grab one of these. actually running low on those finally. It's kind of crazy. Let's grab, I like the Tops packs. I do, I like the Tops packs because no matter what, you get something. Let's have a Tops pack in here. Okay, Tops pack. Let's get one of these Minecraft packs. I like these packs where it's like, even if you don't pull a big hit, you pull something. You keep all the bulk, you know. A Mario Panini pack, maybe? What else can we toss in there? What do you guys think? What would you like to see in these packs, huh? Oh, I know we got to have one of those Sneaker Bunko packs for sure, because Sneaker Bunko, we have so much of it. Okay, there's Sneaker Bunko. So we're always moving that one. I bought too much Sneaker Bunko. That's the truth. Here's a Marvel pack. It's kind of fun. Maybe pull a nice stamped card out of there. And then I like the Unicus Zero because it's so cheap. That's really cool. Let's see. Oh, Mega Symphonia's got to go in. We got too much of that. Lots of Mega Symphonia. Okay. How about one of these? Here's a chance for one of these Chinese alt-arts. And we just got a fresh box of Star Wars, too. All right, let's put this together. Look at this. This is what a jumbo pack looks like. It's just a whole bunch of cards hodgepodge together. Let's see what this adds up to. You ready? Toss a salad in there. Yeah. Father Thrawn, did you go by a different name? Look at you. You've got a you've got a TCC ball, but I don't recognize the name. Who are you, Mr. Father Strawn? So I don't know what this is. We're going to charge $5 for that. This is 10. This is 15, I think. Here, let me go look this up. Chilling Rain. We can look that up too, actually, while we're here. Chilling Rain. Oh, Chilling Rain is 17. Okay, we can adjust that. Okay, now let's see. Gem 2 is $9. Whew, so Gem 2's gotten more expensive. Mega Simp, I think it's 4.5, isn't it? Mega Symphonia, 4.5. Unicus Zero, $4. This is like $4. This is, I think, like $6. What is the Star Wars? I don't remember the Star Wars. Tops. Does Star Wars have its own category? It has its own category, doesn't it? Dragon Ball Disney, Sport, Final Fantasy, Marvel, Clearance, Card Services. Where is my Star Wars before I go crazy? Oh, there it is. Okay, Tops Star Wars 1 is now $10. So that's gotten more expensive over time. I think we're going to do $5 on the Minecraft pack. This is, isn't the game pack like $6? Tops, Nintendo game pack. Naruto, SpongeBob, Simpsons. Nintendo's $9? Damn, I didn't know it was so expensive. Maybe that explains why it doesn't fly off the shelf as much. Let's see. Final Fantasy. Is this still on the main menu? Let's see. Final Fantasy. No, it's not. These jumbo packs are great for testing my memory of my own prices. All right, so Hidden Trials, $8. So this guy's 8. This guy's 4. Oops, hold on. Plus 4. Plus this is 4. Vivid Voltage is, we looked it up, so this is going to be about 10, I think. That's free. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 5. We'll make this one 4. And I think this is 4. Or is it 3? It might be 3, actually. And then this is like 10. And we did a clearance price on this of 20. This comes out to $163. Okay, it's over. It's gone over price. Is there anything that we would remove? Maybe the Chinese packs doesn't actually need to be in there. All right. There goes. So we are even now. Yeah, I just kind of made up that card's price. That is the new jumbo pack break. You can jump in here for $40. You get the whole thing if you pull it. Abra 125. I don't know why I did that. That would have been, I know why that we would have done that. That would have been for the live customers, wouldn't I? I've done that for that. Look at that, nice and thick. All those packs for 40 bucks, all of them. Pretty cool. That's what's fun about the jumbo pack break. And you get a broad variety of things, so it can be extremely fun. Okay, cool. Let's say refresh. Is Troy doing okay? I haven't heard from him. Troy was in the other night, I think. Yeah, Troy stops by still. He still stops by. Here's Mr. Zach standing. 2 packs of Destined Rivals. All right, let me go get more Destined Rivals. Give me a second. So that is the end of this case of Destined Rivals. So the next order, or the next time we run out of these, I got to get a fresh case. Good luck in there. Zach, you just kind of popped in and had some of the best luck you can have with 40 bucks. Nice job, man. So you say you used to watch us like 5 years ago. Is that true? What got you back in our stream tonight? Maybe a piece of content popped up on your screen, or here we are. There we go. All right. He got super lucky. I think he meant I got super lucky. Tossing this. Tossing this. Very good. Okay. And we'll open up this one. So this is the end of a sealed case of booster bundles. I recently started collecting again. Oh, very cool, man. Did you watch that video I put out recently where I showed off my collection? That one's been getting some views. The funny part is it's not really all of my collection. It's just some of it. It shows off a pretty good portion of the slabs, but actually some of the slabs were not shown. Okay. Wait, we're not opening all these? Just 2 packs of it. I was positioning them like you bought all of them. Wouldn't that be nice? Ooh, that'd be cool. I'd love to open those like that. All right, what we got here? Round 1 was crazy with all that One Piece stuff going on. Snipping. Okay. Mr. Zach. Zach's going deep tonight. Now he pulls a Mewtwo. Ooh, not yet. How about this pack? Not here either. Maybe in the next round, Mr. Zach. We're going to get you a fresh bag now, okay? Okay. You got a crinkled up bag. That's all right. They work as good as a regular one. Did you guys see this new box break? Check it out. G.I. Joes. That's vintage G.I. Joe's box break. If you like Destined Rivals a lot, take a $40 shot at a whole box of it. $40, 1 in 19 odds. This is almost halfway done. Okay. If you want a shot at a Pikachu and a Gengar, this is a box split where all the packs are going to be opened. Jump in here so it goes off soon. It gets opened all at the same time. It'll be really entertaining. Okay. Good. Look at this Pikachu. Have you thought about slapping away a PSA 9 yellow deck Pikachu? He costs a lot more than a 10. Cut them to Azure Lane Volume 1. Azure Lane Volume 1. Let's go find that. Is it back here? How's Azure Lane Volume 1 doing? Is it really expensive now? Do we need a new box of it? Do we run out? I actually don't see it. We might need a new box. Weird though, because when we run out of a product, I'm supposed to immediately replace it so that I don't go hunting for it for 10 minutes. It's not in here. So wait, there's one more box for me to check. I didn't check it. Ah, here it is. It's in the very last box. 2 packs of this and 3 of the Nikkei English. Okay. Boy, we might as well just go grab a fresh box of those. I mean, 1 pack left, that's nothing. Let's see. Okay, I gotta leave the room to get it. Here we are. All right. I don't know how Troy's doing, but I know he was working more. Ta-da! Wow, that's first edition Azure Lane. Let me see what Azure Lane's doing these days. Let's see. First edition print Azure Lane appears to be really expensive. It says accurate though. Can you find a cheaper round of it? Let me check sold. Okay, so Azure Lane Volume 1, first edition, super duper expensive, but it's not sold. So there's no examples of it selling at such a high price. Let's see. And what is this real fast? Oh, that's a master case of the reprint. Interesting, and that's reprint. And there's 12 people watching. And, oh, okay, wait, hold on, wait a second. Here's a master case right here. Is this a master case? First edition English master case. So I can't remember if there's 2 cases of it. Okay, there's 2 cases of it. So for that, it's only slightly cheaper than the one that was an individual case. Wow. I don't remember how many boxes are inside of a case. I think it's 36. Oh, this one is also a sealed master case. Oh, all right. The price is not so insane. Whew. They got to use a better picture, man. All right, we're ready to do some math on these. I think it's 18 boxes in a case, isn't it? 18. And then how many packs were in one of these boxes? Let's go ahead and snip this open. I thought that price seemed really high. But what was going on is it was a price for 2 cases of it. 2 cases, because that's what's a master case back then. Why Schwartz product is like super confusing. They keep changing the number of booster packs per box. They keep changing the number of boxes per case. They keep changing the number of cases per master case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lucky for us, we have almost an entire case of this left. All right, it says it should be around $17 a pack. That's really high. What do we do on ours? So we're doing $14 a pack. We're not that far off, but it shows you how far it's come along price-wise. All right, we'll pop this in here. Azure Lane Volume 1 expensive? So strange. I would not have anticipated that, Mr. Thim. So the recommended price was 17. I'm going to do 16, okay? And so that's 16 by 16. 256. It's a slight increase. It's notable. Let's go update the website. They charge for the promos and the Siggies for each. They changed the promos and the Siggies for each set too. Yeah, the way they are like handed out or something. Yeah, it's really confusing. Now you'll notice we have this Weiss Marvel thing up on the table as well. What's up with that? So I looked into like what kind of Weiss product we actually have. And one of the things we're overstocked on is Weiss Marvel. So we have volume 3 Weiss Marvel. And that's good. When we're overstocked on something like that, it's good for 2 reasons. Because I'm probably going to lower the price. The other good reason is the fact that we have so much of it means you have a great chance to pull like a stamp card out of these. So I'm going to offer that as a continuous gym break probably. Hold on, this goes in here actually. Sorry for the long wait there, Mr. Thim. We just got to get these little things done while we go, you know. Okay, so 2 Azure Lane Volume 1 and 3 Nikkei English. Nikkei English, one of the best-selling Nikkei sets ever on this channel. This stuff sells and sells and sells and sells. Okay, and we're going to grab a fresh box of that from here. This sells so well, I keep a fresh box nearby. What does that tell you? This is also English first edition. All right, guys. So we saw 2 price changes tonight. Terra Festival got more expensive. And Azure Lane Volume 1 first edition got more expensive. Card prices, they're still moving. It's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this bag. All right, that goes back in here. Thank you, Mr. Thim, for keeping us busy tonight. The Terra Festival in particular, you know, that's a brand new case. Brand new case of Terra Festival. Great place to go looking for that Crown Brion. Here we are. Because he's probably in there. There's like a 50% chance he's in there and no one's pulled him. All right, here goes. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. So these are getting a little more expensive. Are any of the commons decent? I don't know what a good common looks like in this set. Maybe Motorcycle Girl? I don't know. Whatever she's riding. She's riding something. Okay, and now over here with the Nikkeis. I have placed a pre-order for Nikkei Volume 2. 4 cases of it. And that's going to arrive, I think, late August, I think. I'm not sure. Late August, maybe. All right. Very good. I might not have bought enough of it, but I don't know how crazy you guys will go. Maybe you'll go real crazy. Mr. Hathim. Okay, Hathim, we opened them up. I don't think anything super crazy came out this time. There we go. Let's take a picture of some 9s and get them down off the table, everybody. We're rotating 9s. So here's a Hypno 9. He actually is very recently hitting the table. He's an abandoned card. Ah, this guy sold. Let me print the label for this. He sold on eBay. See the little E there? Awaiting shipment. It says here he sold for $75 on eBay. $80 on eBay. Looks like it's 80 after shipping or something. All right. I should have put them on the table for more like $72. That's something I got to be consistent with. I want the table to be cheaper than eBay, obviously. Okay, there we go. All right. Pop this in here. That's ready to be shipped. Good. So I think we're just rotating this. We've got Tsukiyomi, this beautiful Snorlax break, fantastic. This beautiful Charizard break. Ah, Magneto. Now this is one that really should be listed on eBay. I'm not going to do that yet because, oh wow, Meowth looks really good. Oh man, we're pulling all these good ones out. Hold on, wait a second. Oh my gosh, these are all really good. Maybe I tell you what, let's get a new round of 9s up here instead. Because some of these I want to keep them up on the table because they're so cool, actually. Here's Covenant Hunter. That one's neat. Days, Mr. Krabs. Team Rocket's Ekans. And a Pokemon Gold Joker Pikachu. Wow. Really cool stuff here. That Pikachu could go straight into the live customs, man. I tell you what. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We're done with Mr. Hathim now. Nikkei Volume 2 is releasing in all languages simultaneously, just in case you didn't know. Not sure which one you pre-ordered. I pre-ordered some of the Japanese ones, and we should be able to provide the set at a pretty good price. All right. Excuse me. So Mark's all done. I think we're out of orders, so that allows me to focus more on the table. Excuse me. Yeah, look at this. So this is the new jumbo pack break. We should make a Tammy pack, like a real Tammy pack. And the way it should work is Tammy should be the one to decide what goes into the pack. That would be really funny. Now, we just need more slabs to take pictures of for our 9's channel. So let's pull more of these up. We've got Duskull 9, Voltorb 8. That's pricey. Suicune 8.5. That one's not pricey. That's Pokemon Diamond Pearl Suicune 8.5. He's probably underpriced at $65. Merlin 9 for $60. Oshawott 9 for $45. Eddie Brock. Look at this. Oh, pretty cool, huh? Ah, why didn't it grade 10? Dang, that's cool. Too bad about that, though, huh? And then here's a nice Diglett 9 for $100. That seems about appropriate. All right, cool. So a whole nother round of 9's up on the table. What the heck? Tammy, here's how it should work. You should design what goes into the pack, and then what we'll do is we'll assemble it and call it the Tammy pack. And it'll be all of Tammy's favorite boosters. So let's see. Minccino. What should come down? I feel like Call the Jedi Yoda never really does super well. Also, what the hell is this thing? Avacyn, Angel of Hope. Ooh, I know what we should do. If we have a moment to ourselves, let's go ahead. Where'd it go? Let's do that thing I wanted to do. We have a moment to ourselves, right? Ooh, this guy could go up on eBay as well. This Alakazam. We gotta get some stuff listed up on eBay is what I'm trying to say. We just got an order actually. Okay, so how about this shiny bubble square pants too, man? We got a bunch of stuff that could get listed on eBay. I like to list the things that are like heavy and expensive, that there are a very low chance someone in our group is going to buy it, and I'm aware of that because I know what people in our group like to buy. So like the expensive Magneto, he's definitely one of those kinds of cards. Japanese Nikkei Volume 2. Japanese Nikkei Volume 2 is 919. English 925 is slightly off. So here's... we have another Mark Kaplan order, and he says he'll take 2 of those Destined Rivals. Oh, yes. Tempting Destined Rivals. This is like my favorite Scarlet Violet set. The second favorite, probably, at this point, probably Ascended Heroes, because it also has Rocket cards in it. Big fan of Rocket cards. Destined Rivals, I think, for me, it's a better set than Ascended Heroes, just because it really focuses more on the Rocket cards. Here it is. Marnie's Grim Snarl. I only wish they'd put more Rocket artworks in here. I feel like it was kind of a letdown when it was really limited, actually. But look at this. The English version of the set has like a lot of fun Team Rocket reverse holos, so that's cute. Here's Team Rocket's Nidoking. Oh, yes. Got some good Team Rocket cards. I think a lot of people were kind of hoping for like Dark Pokemon as well, so we didn't get that. What we got was more like what we got with Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, where you had like, you know, Team Rockets, Scyther, Team Rockets, Moltres. We didn't truly get like a Dark Tyranitar, Dark Weezing. I kind of missed that. So I guess that was their decision to do it that way. All right, you know, I'm thinking of canceling this label, Mark, because your bag's so fat now. I'm thinking that it's maybe too fat for this label. So I'm going to go in. Let's get in here. I'm going to go cancel your current label. And then we're going to reprint it to be heavier, basically. That Merlin Gengar is a steal. Yeah, I feel like it is. I've been trying to beat the Pokemon Stadiums on Switch on the second one now. Their official Twitter said it was simultaneous when they first announced the set. Here it is. All right, so this shall say Mark. Okay, Mark, you're probably going to receive an email saying that it was canceled, but nothing's going wrong. We're just reprinting a new label, one that's going to be heavier. All right, there we go. Click clear on that. So, Mr. Mark, we're using the same address as before. Be sure to double check it. You're receiving an email to your email address, your Gmail address, okay? And we're just going to make it so that it's a couple pounds heavy, actually. All right, we'll just let that label queue up. Delete this old label so it doesn't get reused. And then I'm going to take your bags like this. We're going to pull, I'll keep this guy in baggie number 1, the original bag. Yeah, keep that Gengar safe. Okay, and you know, he's a really expensive card. I'm going to do a secondary thing to it, actually. Should I send extra for the expanded bag? Oh, no, you don't have to do anything like that. No, the shipping is kind of like free for you after a certain point, you know? Think of it like normally if you were shipping a heavier item, you would owe more shipping. But basically, it's free after the initial $9. So let's say on my side, it costs a whole bunch of money to ship this item. On your side, it's only ever going to cost $9. So that's the beauty of it. Okay, so this is like, we've sleeved it, so it can't even fall out of the, it can't fall out, it can't slide out, which is something I know top loaders can do. Not anymore. All right. Little double security there. Okay. So we have this baggie here. It says OP, that's for the one-piece break. There's some empty bags here. What's this? This one says junk on it. Just put some junk in here. All right. Always wear protection. I could add a signature delivery to this. You want signature delivery on this one, Mr. Mark? The downside is you actually have to be there to collect it. But as long as you're there, you're fine. If you're not there, they'll deliver it the next day and the next day, which gets kind of annoying. Better write your name on this. Mark Kaplan. Captain Mark. All right. There it goes. I feel like it's worth it for this one. This is an unusually expensive one. All right, so we're adding signature confirmation to this one. Okay, there we go. Mark, this particular shipping will have signature on it. And I work from home, so sure. Perfect. So you're not going to miss this then. Okay, and now you got a little box going. You can still add stuff to it. The label's much heavier now, so it easily covers the cost, the weight of the bags. And you have signature confirmation on it now. So when it's arriving, the mailman will deliver it to your front door or whatever you got. And that's nice because it's like, he can't make any mistakes. You know, he can't like, he's not going to deliver it to your neighbor by accident. So that is why signature confirmation is so useful. All right, what else we got? Any other orders? You guys want to have some fun? Send in an order if you want some action, guys. What do we got here? So over here, we got Mr. Hathim. He says, 1 magic Spooderman. All right, you got to pull one of these. I opened this for like TikTok and pulled this Eddie Brock. It's got Venom on the back. Yeah, I wish they made this the front of the card so it was like this, but this is the front. The Eddie Brock is the front. Good luck. You work from home. You must have a cool job. Snip this. All right. Wild Pack Squad. Pumpkin Bombardment. Craven's Cat. Mysterio's Phantasm. University Campus. Vulture, Scheming Avenger, Spider Suit, Tombstone, Career Criminal, Spider Bite, Web Warden, Spider Bite, Swamp, Double Trouble, Spider Woman, Stunning Body, Mr. Negative, ooh, Parallel Lives, that's cool, huh? All right. Ooh, I pulled this one before, Miles Morales, check this out. Ta-da! So I pulled this one, and I think we sold it too in the live custom or something like that. We are okay. Mr. Negative, double trouble. All right, there it is. There it is. Good. Here's Tombstone Spider Suit. Spider Suit. Okay. Excellente. Wow. Amazing. Let's go grab your bag. Dang, you go deep, man. Tim, you got a fat little bag. I think it's time to start a new one. Let's put these in the center, shall we? All right. So we sandwich them between the two rounds of kind of like bulk hollows. They're not exactly bulk. Like, nothing's bulk about oh, I thought I heard 9 Nails playing. Nothing's really bulk about these collector booster packs where everything's hollow. There it is. Wouldn't say it's cool. It's remote IT work with a couple weeks of travel a year for specific jobs. What? That's so cool. I wish I worked in IT. I wish I worked in it. All right. Good. I'm hitting delete on this. Today, all I really worked on today, or the only thing I did today was like watch TV, play some Star Wars, and work on that BGS submission. That's like all I did the whole day. Darkrai, Covenant Jackal 9. Wow. Here's Heavy Potter. So this is 11 boosties, huh? 11 cards in here. I have it priced at $89. This could be a gym break. Let's say 31 and 3. This is like the base set vintage Harry Potter packs. So that is a new gym break. 3 people in there and that'll go off. Okay. But let's bring another card to the front. Hey, pal, you just blow in from Stupid Town? Lots of those square cut SpongeBob cards did not grade 9. Look, here's another Gengar. That's cool, huh? Let's get that Darkrai over there and get this Gengar over here like this. Look. Cool, man. Merlin 2, Pokemon Merlin 1. Actually, I kind of like the larger one. Okay, neat. Time to take a picture. So, as you guys know, in our Discord server, we take pictures of the giveaways. Not the giveaways. You know why I said pictures of the giveaways? Because my brain was reminding itself. It was saying, you know what you should do? There should be a giveaway channel in Discord. All right. Good. What do you guys think? Should there be a giveaway channel in Discord? I want to hear your opinions, guys. What's the current giveaway? The current giveaway is this guy right here. Ah, there it is. Frog Mario. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we're doing it. There's a giveaway channel. So, for the Frog Mario tonight, to get a spot in there, we're going to hand out maybe like 3 of the spots in the regular way, and then maybe 2 of the spots will be handed out only through the Discord, which might be a pretty easy way to get a spot in there because, let me duplicate this. Create channel. All right, so we have a channel called Giveaways. I'll put it above the mic side chat, maybe. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Card news, mail from TCC. Oh, I have a channel called Mail from TCC. Oh, for you guys to show off. Gym break, LFG. All right, donations, memes, food review. I'm just looking at all the activity in Discord. All right, so right here, guys, check it out. Giveaways channel. So in order to participate in that, I think what we should do, people in the actual Discord for tonight should guess a number between 1 and 20, like right now. Guess a number between 1 and 20 in that chat in order to get a shot at a spot on the slab. Okay? I'll say it in the channel. Guess a number between 1 and 20. So everyone takes a number, and then we'll simply roll dice, and that's it. So there you go. Mr. Alex PSX pretty quickly jumped in there. People who are already in the Discord server know how to use it. If you've never been in there, it's a pretty consequential place. I mean, that's where we post a lot of the information about what we're adding to the channel, what are the breaks history, the slab away channels in there, the consignment channels are in there, as well as all the slabs that we sell. We take a picture of them and we post them here. So in a way, this is like, our server is like a website for what we do here live every night. So I hope you'll consider joining if you've never joined. Plus, you can go in there and just talk to people, get to know people. You can make some friends in there probably. Got them again, says Magician's Hobby. All right, so there it is. When we hit 20, I know we'll be done, and I can just roll the dice, okay? So once we have 20 numbers, or when people give up or whatever. Now, we do have an order over here from Mr. Thim. And it looks like he's saying 2 Ascended Heroes. All right, 2 Ascended Heroes. Well, we're going to need... Aha! Oh, look at that. So those are the text stickers. You ready, Mr. Thim? Ugh. I don't Discord anymore. Too much noise for me. Oh, you can mute all the noise. So my volume's up on my computer, but you don't hear any blips, any beeps. Yeah, you can mute the noise. It's you can ask AI to walk you through it. You can get on your favorite AI and just say, help me turn off all notifications from Discord so that I get no noise on my computer. And they'll tell you step by step what to click on, what to do. We are. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, because if you're in a busy Discord server, this one's pretty slow paced actually. If you're in a busy Discord server, it can really rattle your computer. Okay. Unless you meant noise in a more like a general sense, like a distraction or something. I like it. I like going over there and sometimes having a conversation. Sometimes we argue about, favorite movies or maybe a cultural thing that's happening. Maybe we debate over something about relationships. It's very similar to like our conversations here in the stream. It is Frostmoth, Zekrom. Yeah, we should incorporate the Discord server into our giveaways. It is. So people in there, I think every stream we should have it that way. People in the Discord server are getting access to the ability to take a spot on the slab. All right, Mr. Hathim, nothing crazy in those 2 packs. Let's grab your bag. Hopefully something crazy around the corner. I liked your packet of the Magic the Gathering Spider-Man. I thought that did pretty well. Let's debate Zendaya's beauty. She's not ugly. She's just kind of frumpy. I'm told to believe like she's like, like A tier, like a top tier person in society. It's like, I don't know. She just looked like every other girl I knew growing up. She doesn't look like some sort of like cosmic beauty or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like a once in a lifetime celebrity, A tier superstar. Of course, I don't even know what that is anymore, perhaps. Right? Like, I guess when I was younger, it would have been like Angelina Jolie or... I don't even remember their names, man. I was terrible with celebrity names. She just doesn't have that, like, quality to her that makes me think that's a star. She's lacking something. Now, you can disagree with me, but I'm just saying that's how I feel about it. You ready? 5 Chaos Rising packs, 10 Poke Shuffles, and 1 Poke Jumbo pack. You got it, man. Miss Eva. I have 4 matches on Hinge right now that makes Zendaya look like a troll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He said he has 4 matches on Grinder that makes Zendaya look like a troll. That's crazy, dude. That's proof. There are. Can't believe that. So 1 Poke Jumbo pack. Run over here. Ta-da! Okay. Peggy Hill's got that cosmic beauty. I like women like Peggy Hill. I like me a handsome woman with large feet. Karis actually does have large feet. Isn't that funny? All right, you ready? She's got long feet, dude. Her feet, they're not like big, but they're like really long. Nope. All right. Her dad's super tall too. He's like a full head taller than me. Her brother's taller than me. So hopefully some of those hype genes kicking in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. All right. Hey, mister, how goes tonight? What's up, Isaac? How's it going? Here's some of these. These can all be cold. We're hoping you got a hot one, though. Spider-Man. Jirachi. Gricky. Sneasel. Yemper. Ooh, that is a cold round. All right. So far, not so good. We'll see how it continues to go, Miss Sarah. Maybe it gets better from here. So before I feel bad, let's see if it gets luckier a little down the road, okay? Chaos Rising. Dang, dude. That's very possible to do that in the Poke Shuffles, to get 10 cold ones in a row. Very possible to do that. We've seen it many times. Because there's a lot of slabs in there that cost more than 50 bucks. All right. And a little snip there. All right. Oh my gosh, Greninja SR popping out looks so good. Instantly better pull right here. Here's the Mega Greninja Double R or whatever it's called. I don't know what they call it now. All right, now you just need the Altart to pop out and it would be like crazy. Here's Crobat. Here's Chestnut. Chestnut roasting on an open fire. Here's Deoxys, Frogadier. Ooh, Frogadier. Well, very Greninja inspired set. Just cleaning out the box. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. All right, so the Chaos Rising box, maybe a little bit better, right? You get Frogadier and Mega Greninja SR in just 5 packs. That's pretty solid. Let's see how bad these are. This is the last time you'll get to see these. Harry Potter Gym Break now. That's base set, vintage Harry Potter. Wizard of the Coast. See that? Very cool. You can keep it sealed if you win, or you can open it. Anything fun happen on the table? Well, we just been opening packs all night. Yeah. So far, nothing insane has been pulled, I would say. There you go. Some nights you don't open a God pack on some nights. Ooh, bonus card. So this is a Black Star promo from Sword and Shield from 2021. It's a pretty serious promo. There you go. All right, bonus card in your jumbo pack. That was put there on purpose, Sarah. So it's like I'm just adding cool little promos. That's all. I did that this time. I've never done that before, but it's like it guarantees you get like something. Yeah. It doesn't really even cost me that much to add it. All right. Good. What's that Harry Potter set called? I don't know. I bought a whole booster box of it, and this one came along with it from the same set. And it was in a blister pack. But the blister pack was like broken already when it arrived, and I just threw the rest of it away. So I said, I don't need the blister pack. But yeah, this is 11 random game cards from Harry Potter trading card game. It's the most expensive booster box you can buy of it, I'm pretty sure. I think I paid almost $2,000 for my booster box. I'm just going to keep it sealed and, you know, bet on Harry Potter going up over time. It's a popular franchise. All right, here it is. Yeah, Alex, is that surprise Pikachu face? That's a gym break, Alex. All right, here goes. We got Koraidon coming out of the base set. And here's Charizard, Triplet beat could always give you a Magikarp. Magikarp's not even an SR, it's an AR. Come on, Triplet beat, be nice to us. Okay, cool. How about the Abyss Eye? Hollow. Here's Parafugal Tribe Popolis. That's cold. Team Rocket. Oh, yes! That's a hit. That's the Houndoom card. Beautiful. All right, that's a certified hit. So first hit pops out. Oh, yes! That's going to be Lily. So far, so good. So far, so good. These are good pulls. Ancient Roar, which we're almost out of. We're down to the last box of it. Here's Heatwave Arena. Pokemon Black. Okay, just some hollows. Pokemon White. Okay, yeah. Here's Journey Together. That's right, it's called Journey Together, right? You get Salamander. We another hit or two. We want another hit or two. Houndoom's really good. Lily's good. I don't think Lily's insane, but she's definitely something you could grade and sell. She just probably wouldn't make it a lot of money. You need the SAR. Now here's Mega Simp. I like to judge how fancy and expensive the pulls are, right? Okay, cool. Nihil Zero. Cool. 151, that's serious. Ooh, cute Slowpoke. Imagine he was a what do they call that? Master Ball. Okay, no luck there. How about in this Terra Festival? Okay. Some hollows. You got the Terrapagos. How about Mega Dweem? Mega Dweem. Yes. We're going to pick up Reshiram. Okay. Still 3 packs left for something to happen. How about Future Flash? Okay, you got a nice looking Steelix. How about Battle Legion? Okay, we've got Meebee. There's. And all right, so started off really strong, kind of petered off on the second half, I'd say. Tossing that over there. Tossing these over here. And then, so, oh, this Pikachu is actually part of your pulls from it, though. Isn't that nice? We squeak until 6 returns. Squeak. Here's Pikachu. 6 is probably saving up. We should make the Please Return 6 fund. What do you guys think? It's a $5 fund. It is. We get it to $100, and then we hand it off to her to pay her bills, because she probably got some bills to pay. We are. I think the Pikachu promo is actually one of the more serious cards you got here. We are. All right, because again, that's a Sword and Shield promo from 2021. Okay. All right, you want a little bonus card, Miss Sarah? I feel like I never give you any bonus cards. We got to give Sarah some bonus cards sometimes. She deserves them. I'm going to give you some of these cute Mario cards, okay? I take them really seriously, the Mario cards. All right. Okay. Those are all for you, Miss Sarah. This is the round of bonus Mario cards, just to get you interested in them. Look how clean it is. It's pretty clean. Please give Cody the Houndoom. Was trying to get that for him in the Korean version. Really? I'll give it to him. That's pretty dang generous. All right. There we go. I'll set this over here. You're going to get some of these. There is the Houndoom. All right, Miss Sarah. Why don't you do Chinese and Korean jumbo packs? I have seen them before. I guess generally I don't play with those. There you go. What are your thoughts on them, Mr. Isaac? Like, do they literally have like a better pull rate per dollar? I guess that's my question is, you know, if you told me that it was a better pull rate per dollar, I would go buy them. But I suspect they're the same pull rate per dollar. Like, why would Pokemon develop a product that gives you a better pull rate every dollar you spend? It just doesn't really add up. Okay, we'll say from Sarah. Okay. Really, Sarah, you don't have to do that, but if you want to, I appreciate it. We'll put this, oops, we'll put this over here. All right. There we go. Okay, wow, what a big order there. Miss Sarah, thank you so much. What else do we got? Let's see. I'm going to check the website. We took care of this mark order, number 3635. The question is there an order after 3635? Yes, there is a 3636. And it says, 1 Destined Rivals, 1 Ascended Heroes. Okay, 1 Destined Rivals, 1 Ascended Heroes. Dude, imagine a second Gengar comes out. That would be crazy. I should make like the mega shuffle. And the way the mega shuffle works, I basically just source chase cards from like all the big sets. Add like a, I don't know, like a 25% margin in, and then just pop those slabs in there. And each time you want to pull a randomly shuffled card, you have to spend like a minimum $100 or something. Quilava, Zapdos, and oh, ooh, Mega Eel Ectros. All right, you pull a little Mega Eel Ectros. Very good. Not bad for just 1 pack. All right. Now, you've got a box now, but we're going to just pull this bag out of it. We don't need the whole box. Okay, Mark. Put that there. Good. Mr. Mark. Mark is done. We now have an order from Mr. Hathim. Clicking on it, and it says, my last order, 2 more Ascended. All right, well, you missed out on the Eel Ectros, but maybe that's a good thing, because you move on to the next round, and this could be a very different pull. It could be a much more expensive pull than Electros. Electros, after all, is just Electros. He's not going to change your life. There we go. Oop. Grabbing this. All right. Putting this here. Isaac Morton was hidden? I think he did that by mistake. Hold on, I'll fix that. I'll fix that, Mr. Isaac. There we go. Hathim might be falling asleep on his phone, perhaps. All right, test it out, Isaac. Make sure that you can still talk, okay? Isaac got hidden like he was doing something wrong, but he wasn't. Yes. I've seen a moderator do that a couple times. I think they fall asleep on their phone or something. All right. I'm off to bed, says Magician's Hobby. What? Good night, Mr. Magician's Hobby. All right. Very good. Throw this over here. You got it. It is Weeping Bell. Come on. Come on. No, well, actually, I like the Psyduck. Believe it or not, Mr. Athim, I like the Love Ball Psyduck. That may not seem very important, but notably, there's a variety of Pokeballs, and I think the Love Ball is going to be popular, especially for Psyduck. And that's kind of cute. So maybe in theory that could be called like a hit, but I guess it's not as good as probably the Electros. All right, tough round there. You might have been sniped a little, Mr. Athim. Athim, usually you do the sniping. Are you winning, mister? I don't know, dude. I'm up at like 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning working. You tell me. Let's see. I miss when the mods muted each other. Oh, yeah. Remember that, Timmy? Remember when Cheese could, like, time you out or something like that just to be mean? There we go. I grab this. Ah, those were the days. Back in the day, you guys could pay $5 to mute the mods. All right. Ordered 0 minutes ago. My last time, 2 packs of Ascended. Okay, we can't finish on a cold note. We got to pull some kind of cool AR out of here. I would leave for the night if it happened. There it goes. Okay. Ugh. We also had a thing where you could pay $5 to be a moderator for a day. So you could give yourself the moderator role for $5. There it is. I don't think that was as popular as muting the mods. I think muting, and it wasn't just the mods. You could mute anybody. You could even mute me. But that wasn't very popular because if you muted me for 5 minutes, the whole stream went just quiet for 5 minutes. So mostly everyone else didn't like that. You know who did like it? I did. Because for 5 minutes, I didn't have to do any talking. I could just sit there and be brain dead and collect $5 on top of that. I mean, it was pretty sweet. But yeah, people would stop watching. So I said, all right, we can't do that anymore. Yeah, all I had to do was sit there and collect my $5. Snipping this. What if we did have a stream with no talking? Would that be interesting? What if we did an entire stream with no talking? No talking challenge stream. All right, what we got? Co-ride on. Come on, Mr. Them. Let's get you a hit. Come on. Ah, all right. Dang, dude. That sucks, man. I feel for you, Mr. Them. I'm going to grab your bag again. Tonight's stream brought to you by Mr. Them. Is Mega Dream out? We do have packs of it, but we suspect they might not be very good. So you can buy 1 or 2 for $15 if you'd like to test them. I have a suspicion they've been weighed, and so they're just kind of sitting there now. But if you want to take a risk on them, you're welcome to. Maybe you get an AR from them. I don't know. We're not even 100% sure they're bad. It's just, it seems like they are. And so I'm assuming that they are at this point, from this point forward. By the way, check this out, guys. Here's something that's not bad. A whole jumbo pack break has been assembled again. Check out the packs on this one. We've got Lost Abyss, Matchless Fighters, Night Watch or whatever it's called, Oshinoko with an Oshinoko promo, so you get a bonus card, Vivid Voltage, Chinese Gem 5, we got Disney pack, that's Weiss Schwartz, by the way, Final Fantasy Hidden Trials, we got a nice little, we got a couple of these packs where you get like guaranteed pulls. See these? You get the whole pack, right? They're really fun. Nintendo, Minecraft, Mario, and Star Wars, so those are really cool. We've also got this Sneaker Bunko, and here's Marvel, and here's Nihil Zero, and here's Mega Symphonia, and here's Gem 2, and here's Chilling Reign and Chaos Rising. And then we got a clearance Magic the Gathering Doctor Who and a Union Arena Jujutsu Kaisen. So just like a fun combination of all kinds of stuff. Pull the whole thing for $40 if you want to take a shot at it. We've been cracking jumbo pack breaks for like a year. One day I just kind of came up with it on a whim, and it was super popular. Mister couldn't last a whole stream without yapping. Oh, contraire, I definitely could. It would be super easy. My bigger concern would be, could I last a whole stream where people are leaving the stream because I'm not yapping? That would be my bigger thing. I'd be like, oh no. But I mean, if people really like to stream like that, I'd host that all the time. That's very easy. All right. Agree on the love balls. Feel like those will get hot down the line. Exactly. So I don't know if that'll be true for like Rayquaza, but love ball Psyduck, reverse hollow, that might actually be money. Hathim says 2 more ascended. All right. So this will, oh, here we are. Now we got 2 packs right here. I was going to say this will require a new case. I think the next order will require a new case of ascended heroes. Okay. So after this, we're on to a new case of it. Tossing these. What do we got? Oh, we got Cinderace. Lovely. Okay. And here's Tapu Koko. You got one Cinderace. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Leaving these into the bag. Grab this into the bag. What if we allowed people to take their entire bag and offer it as like a break or something like that? You know, like a binder break or something. Like you grabbed your bag, you told me what you wanted to sell it for, and then I broke it down into pieces. That'd be interesting. Like just a way to liquidate out of your bag. Isaac Morgan says he'll jump into the Jumbo Pack Break and the Harry Potter Gym Break. All right, you got it. Thank you, Mr. Isaac. You're the first one in. So there it is. So we need 3 more people in there, and that goes off. Yeah, the Jumbo Pack Break's always been popular. It's always done well. Isaac Thomas. So write your name down so that we know who's in there. 2 more people needed in there. We need number 2. We need number 3. Okay. Very cool, man. Mister couldn't last a whole stream without yapping. Let me hit refresh over here. You want in here, Alex? You should trade me $30 or something. You probably got $30 or something laying around. Maybe you could do a trade-in of a bunch of your junk cards or something. So 1 Ascended Heroes, 1 Destined Rivals. All right, I'm getting that fresh case of Ascended Heroes. I'll be back. Oh, my legs. All right, I feel like I'm serving up a hot pizza over here. Mamma mia. Oh, yeah. Got a whole box of this stuff now. Should have been doing that from the start, you know. Whole box of this. The hot stuff, the good stuff. Oh, mamma mia, the good stuff. I like my junk cards. I sleep all my junk card or all my cards. Ow. I think it means I keep all my cards. Look, I like did something to my finger here. I like sliced it. God, that's so annoying. Nobody talks about the occupational hazards of being a card shop guy. It's pretty dangerous. You get paper cuts. Sometimes you scrape your finger. There. Sometimes you twist your back when you're picking up a 20-pound box. I mean, my gosh. My gosh, it's so dangerous. Oh my gosh. All right, here goes. What do we got? How many cards for a spot? Oh, I misunderstood what you were saying there. So basically, you just need to get me $30 worth of anything. There we are. If you can get me $30 worth of cards, I can get you a spot in that Harry Potter break. And can't be energy cards, I'll say that. So, you know, in theory, oh, another Psyduck gets pulled. Here's a Mega Frostlass. But look, see, that one's the standard water energy Psyduck. I feel like the Love Ball Psyduck's cooler. There you go. Mr. Mark. His name is Mark. You got cards, so you should be able to trade just some stuff in, you know. It is. Don't forget the microplastic exposure. Yeah, actually, that's pretty serious. I would suspect that some of the worst stuff that I get exposed to is probably the chemicals. So, like, here's one bag, okay? Here's one bag. Let's see what we got in this bag. What do we actually have here? Okay, let's see. Let's start separating these. So we could make a trade on like Korean cards or One Piece cards. It's just that you would need more of them. But it's pretty easy to just trade anything Japanese or English. You probably keep that Gengar there. You can keep that Gengar. Here's a guy. Here's some guys. Here's some guys. All right, so like again, we can do a trade on the Korean cards. It's just you're gonna have to trade a lot of them to get the trade because they're actually just much cheaper than Japanese. Got a little coin there. Got a lot of stuff. Okay, here's a little guy. I'm trying to get some, maybe like a stack of hollows for you. That's pretty standard. Apparently you had a whole lot of these, huh? All right, so this could be 2 baggies as well. Is interesting. Don't get me started on the Chinese cards. You're probably dead just by touching all of them. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting you started. Yeah, when I, for example, when I just opened that fresh case of Ascended Heroes, it gave off like a puff of air as I opened the plastic, and it smells like death. It smells worse than bleach, and I'm just inhaling that. And just because it's kind of cleared off for 1 second, doesn't mean it doesn't seep that chemicals into my air all day long. I mean, the whole room's just full of these cards. So how much am I breathing the cards in? I ought to aerate the room constantly. Like, I ought to open the windows and just let a ton of fresh air in, but I don't do that. Yeah. All right, what we got here? Some SpongeBobs. There's a Squirtle. You probably don't want to give up Squirtle. There's a hollow. You could give these up. These are just yellow border commons. I don't know if you end up grading your yellow border commons. It is. The Poke Factory security guard probably farted in the pack. Yeah, I don't know about that. Probably not. All right, let's see. We're trying to find maybe $30 worth of stuff, huh? All right, so here's a, okay, perfect. Here's a chunk of cards. Here's a chunk of cards. Okay, here's a chunk of cards. Ah, okay, so see, you could trade in like maybe just one of these, whatever this is going for. See what I'm saying? So I can do stuff with that Dragapult, and so he can be converted into $30 pretty fast. Same with something like this Varoom. Whatever this is. So you have stuff that you can trade. Here it is. Here's a Magneton. I don't know about the Magneton. I can just see from here he's badly off center. But, you know, we can still take him and chop him up and turn him into something. Let's see. When it comes to doing a trade on like an expensive card, I kind of do look at the card a little carefully. I don't look at these hollows. They don't really matter. These EX cards, see these? We do a little bit of a better trade-in on the EX cards. That was probably like 18 bucks right there. You can say, oh, I don't want that Mewtwo anymore. Hey, a little Weedle card, huh? Ooh, I am a sucker for this Tyranitar. I don't know how much you like Tyranitars. If he's not your favorite Pokemon, he's one of mine. Let's see. We got this guy. Couple of hollows here. So what I'm doing is I'm peeling out. You got a lot of Korean cards, I noticed. So you can, again, you can do a trade with the Korean or the Chinese cards, but it's going to be a steeper trade-in. You need less of the English and less of the Japanese cards to get the same trade. And keep that Gengar. All right. You can have that one. You can take the yellow border commons. Yeah, so those would be treated kind of like a similar trade-in value as a holo. These days, they're getting a little more valuable. But, you know, they're very hard to grade 10. Anything from the XY era, it's like, it just doesn't grade 10. And I would know this. I actually have some stacks of those. Anytime I go looking through them for something, they just come up really poorly. All right, let's take a look, Mr. Alex. What do we actually have here? You ready? So I'm going to sort these a little bit. So this is a little more valuable. To me, this is a hit. I'll look him over and see if he's viable as like a card I would pay money for, you know. You're trying to get $30 of ungraded cards together. Yes. You could have always traded for the entire $90 the whole time. That was possible to do. Varoom probably goes in that pile. All right. Okay. Okay, so here we've got a thing started. So this is a pretty small pile of hollows, but I would give you $5 for the pile of hollows. How does that sound? Which would leave you needing $25 more. Okay. You can have that one. So then we have these guys. 1, 2, 3. This is like a packet of them. It's okay to trade, Alex. It's not a, you know, most people trade cards. That was actually kind of the whole idea of it. That's why it's called a trading card game. Yeah, it's pretty normal to do trades. You are. All right. A couple more hollows here. I'm actually just going to toss them over here. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So here's 14 of these. I'm trading these in at about 33 cents each. That's what we're doing on these EXs. So you get about 13 or 14 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you got 14 there. Man, it'd be nice if I could just get a couple more of those for you. But I tell you what we'll do. We'll just say you had 10 of them. Wait, how much? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, this is perfect. Okay, so we'll say this is another $5. Does that sound good? So we'll just round that up to $5. It's rounding up. It's favorable for you to do that. So this becomes $10. So you're at $10 now. You just need $20 to finish the trade-off. All right, here's Varoom. I don't know much about Varoom. I don't think he's super valuable. And I don't know about that Dragapult either. But I bet you that could get you the rest of the way. Let me just take a quick look, guys. So we're going to say Varoom 192. So Varoom shall be... He looks like he could be like $2.50. I would, I guess I'll offer $5 on him just to be cool. So Varoom would be an additional $5. Okay. That brings you up to $15. And then, oh yeah, I wanted the Tyranitar actually. Let me take a look at him. I'll look at him. He got off centering issues. Yeah, he's not perfect. Darn. All right, so like right at the top, you can see stress on that corner right there, unfortunately. I'd still be interested in him, but let me see about the Dragapult as well. I like the Tyranitar. I'm a sucker for Tyranitar, so you get a better trade for him anyways. Let's see. Or at least you know I'm going to be a potential buyer for it. I guess if he was too overpriced, I maybe wouldn't be interested. So the only problem, though, is he's pretty cheap. So he seems to be about $2 really consistently. I'm still going to make an offer for him for $2. That would bring you to 17. I don't know if you want that. And then Dragapult's probably going to be what you need. Dragapult, and his number's 221. Okay, so we're looking at Dragapult here. 20, 20. That's a graded one. PSA 10 for only 60. So he's pretty cheap. 20, 20, 20. So you would go over the needed amount if you traded in the Dragapult. You would have $37. So you would have $7 left over. That's what you would have left over if you wanted to trade in the Dragapult. We are. I would not need the Magneton to get you into that. Yes. All right. You can still have. So we'll do $2 on the Tyranitar, $20 on the Dragapult. How does that sound? Oop. What I get in exchange for $37 is a pile of hollows, a pile of EXs, pretty small pile actually, a Varoom, a Tyranitar, and a Dragapult. And then you get just shy of $40 for that. Not bad deal? Yeah, we do a lot of these trades actually. Now you just have to get lucky. So the Harry Potter's a 1 in 3 odds, so you might not pull them. Keep that in mind, okay? But you know, he put up $30, so he's going to lose his $30 if he misses. So somebody's going to suffer. That's what we know. All right, so that's how trading works, by the way, guys. We do all kinds of trades like that. We just put you down as Alex. And you know what? You have $7 remaining. Pretty easy, pretty schmeezy. There you go. And you can have fun with that, or, oh, another bag. Put this back over here. My base blister case of Harry Potter is reaching 3,000. Base blister case. I have a base set box myself. Did I show you that? I think I showed. You know about that, right? Hold on, let me see. Just look at this. So this blister pack that we're hosting the gym break off on comes out of this box right here. So I bought one of these recently because of the Harry Potter TV show coming out, and it's just a bet. You know, trading cards are going so crazy. It's a pretty safe bet. And then this was an extra pack that I got out of a blister. Whew. All right. We'll close this. Mr. Mark Kaplan had ordered an Ascended Heroes and a Destined Rivals. That was number 3637. We completed it. I have 3 of those. So you're out there buying it up. Yeah, it's cool stuff. We only need one more person in this if you guys wanted to go off tonight. Let's head over to the Discord server. Did you guys guess a number between 1 and 20 in our Discord server? Because that's how we're handing out spots right now for the giveaway card. Let me show you. So it's going to be this channel right over here. Here it is. Giveaways. We're going to click on that. Guess a number between 1 and 20. Looks like nobody's used the number 20. I don't think anyone used the number 1 either. So there's still room in here. I'll give you guys a chance to jump in there, and then we're going to roll the dice. The other thing you can do is type in TCC, but some of the spots will be handed out in the stream, and a couple will be handed out from the giveaway channel in Discord. So, you know, being in the Discord will up your odds, basically. Empty, sadly. Oh, you're saying they're empty packs. Oh, you need a real one, a sealed one, for sure. All right, average players jumping in there. Good. All right, we'll grab this. Oops. Shinobi got in there. Average player got in there. You guys ready? Here goes. 12. Nobody actually had 12, so that's not going to count for anybody. Here's 20. What? Isaac Morgan. Morgan Isaac. That's going to be Isaac Thomas, right? So number 1, Isaac Thomas. So we're going to do this way more often. We're going to use that Discord server to hand out way more spots. Okay, you ready? Landing on 3. Kevin Vu. All right, Kevin Vu. It's kind of like an easy handout to anyone who goes through the trouble of joining our Discord server. I'm going to be heavy-handed. I'm going to give 3 whole spots to the Discord this time. Landing on 19 this time. Who has 19? Nobody does. So we'll roll it again. Landing on 13. Lilith. All right, Lilith going in. So now 2 more of the spots will be handed out here to the live stream using Nightbot. So the standard way, typing in TCC, we're going to hand out 2 more spots. If you already won in Discord, you can also win in Nightbot. I'll allow you to win twice. So, you know, there's really a benefit to learning it. Here's a message from Ivan. Oh, yeah, we were figuring that out. I'm going to respond to Ivan. All right, just responding to him over there. And here's Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah. And Cody H. All right, Sarah and Cody. So there you have it. Tomorrow we'll be handing out 4 more spots in this giveaway. And we might do the same thing. So 3 of those spots might be handed out on the Discord, and we may continue to do that for a while. I want the Discord to be a place where you do get a benefit just for being there. I'm going to put a little dot here, and that'll cut that off for then. Good. Put that over there. We've been live for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Not bad. Damn you, RNG. Yeah. If you guys are looking over here, there's just a single spot left for this gym break. It's a 3-way gym break. It's probably going to go off. It's probably going to go off. What do you guys think? You think this one goes off? I think it goes off. I'm going to hit refresh on this. Was my most recent order service? Thought I had one of the Destined Ascended still in the queue. Oh, okay. So you're saying order 3638 was not finished? Okay. You're probably right. You know, they all look kind of similar, so it gets really confusing, actually. Yeah, because if you order the exact same order, it like, I don't know why that confuses me. There it goes. My brain begins to question if it did it or not. Okay. One of these. Tossing this. And tossing this. All right. Ooh, 2 more Ascended Heroes. Actually, it does look like it was serviced. Well, no. I know what I did wrong here. I didn't need to open another Ascended Heroes. We already had a round to open. That's why I'm confusing it. Okay, there we go. There we go. My brain was just doing a little math in his head and said, well, now wait a second. Why would these 2 packs be sitting down here waiting? Because we already opened 1 pack for you. That's what happened, huh? All right, here goes, Mr. Mark. I got confused when I saw that there were 2 loose packs. Okay. Little muscle memory there, flipping the pack behind like that. That's from Sword and Shield era. And Team Rocket's Meowth looks pretty cool. Here's Mega Lucario. We also have the trade slab. Don't forget about that, guys. For people who do like to do trades like what we did with Alex, all you need is $5 worth of a trade to get into this Abra break. That's a PSA Sabrina's Abra Gym Heroes first edition. Pretty neat. It's a vintage card, a vintage common. Very nostalgic for some. It's very nostalgic for me. I had a bunch of those. The Sabrina's Abras, tons of them. I opened a lot of Gym Heroes. Hey, TCC, when are you going to do a first edition Team Rocket box break? I miss it. If I could source a Team Rocket booster box, maybe. Let me tell you what it would look like. Okay, let's see. I don't know how many boxes of it are left, you know? Looks like they're still going for around 40. So the first thing is, I would need a loan. We would need an inventory loan. I don't like this box at all. He doesn't show off the sides of the box enough. How about this one? Ah, there we go. So this one looks not too bad. It looks stressed correctly. The shrink wrap does. So, okay, so let's say we did buy this one. Let's say. Divided by 36. So if we hosted a break on a Rocket booster box, we would want to sell the packs at about 1.5 each, 1.5 thousand. So $1,500 per pack would be the price we would be asking for. And I don't know, might sell. Maybe we would get some people in here we don't normally get. I'm a fantastic host of those because I've hosted like 5 of those by now. I think I've broken like 5 Rocket boxes for people. It's a scary amount of money, I guess. It's scary that something could go wrong. Like, you know what would be bad is if it was a fake box, I'd be killed. I'd be dead. I'd be losing out on just unbelievable amounts of money. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. But I could apply for a PayPal loan to buy the box and then just get the box break going. Yeah, interesting. How's the Snorlax and Tyranitar break coming along? Yeah, so tonight they haven't moved. Here it is. Tyranitar's at 1. Snorlax is at 2. They're brand new breaks. They're both really lovely, and I think they'll go off eventually. You know, this is what you get for this price range now, guys. If you're looking for like the big hits, those all cost over 1,000. Some of them cost 2,000 or 3,000. So this is what you get at this price range. A nice Tyranitar from XY, a nice Black Star promo Snorlax with a low pop. And he looks incredible. But that's the kind of stuff you get in an affordable range. You know, if you find better value in another card, let me know. I'll go scoop some up. we look for value. Here's a 9's break, really cheap, $120. You know, how do you justify a $120 9? Well, this is from Diamond Pearl. This is a Diamond Pearl Unown A. Really cool, huh? So you might pull this for just $30. Just about $5 more than a live custom and odds of 1 in 4. It's pretty good. I like this card a lot, and I'm surprised the response has been so dry on this one. Just NHCC in here. Look, this is 2015. It's a Mario. It's a Super Mario card. The artwork for Bowser looks fantastic. And, you know, it's really not that crazy. It's not that crazy to consider adding this to your collection. If you think about it, he's a great card. Not a lot of collectible Mario cards out there. So let me say that. You don't get a lot of Mario sets. And so I was looking for really good Mario cards, and what do you know? I ran into this beautiful Bowser, and I said, we got to have some of those Bowsers. So he's really nice. I got one graded. They don't all grade 10. We know that because we've graded this I think 4 times now, and many of them come back like PSA 9. So that's a good 10, and I think it's a clever little break. We'll see if it goes off. You should break a Chinese exclusive Ponyta. Yeah, maybe it's time to do that now, because I told you guys I wanted to do that, and it's it's been a while since it came out. So, you know, some have had a chance to grade. I will say this, though. You know, I think if you just give it more time, it will get even cheaper. And if PSA opens their grading back up, it will get even cheaper. So right now, it's kind of overpriced. I think it's bound to go down further. And there's a PSA grading bottleneck right now, but you know, we could just host the break right now during the bottleneck anyways. Like, who cares? You should break a Chinese exclusive. All right, so let's see. I think we're getting a last order on the website, and then we might be wrapping up there, guys. I can see the sun's up. The sun's coming up, 5:30. Here it is, Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark, one last round. He wants 1 Ascended Heroes, 1 Destined Rivals. Taking one more snipe. Good luck, man. All right, Mark. Got these for you. Technically, Mark, if you're here for the daytime stream for Monday, still time to squeeze stuff into your bag. But then it's going to be handed off to Miss Alexis, and she's going to get it all taken care of. Oh, yes. Ah, right on. When the edge is all sparkly, you're thinking, oh, this could be something. And... all right, just a normal round. Just a normal one. Last rodeo. Yeehaw. I'll probably buy 3X packs. Did you know that a first edition Team Rocket Imposter Oak PSA 10 is $900 now? Yeah, that actually has been happening with a lot of common cards from the vintage era. And so, you know, we could take a big gamble on that and hope that the booster box is real and hope that there's buyers that will pay it off quickly so that I'm not $40,000 in debt, you know. Or I can just sit back and we can just host box breaks on like XY era boxes or something like that. But, you know, I do miss the big Wati era boxes. It's just, they're so unreasonably expensive. It seems, I don't know if it's worth it, you know. I can't tell you if it's worth it to open those packs. But, yeah, I mean, when you point out how much the common cards are going for, it seems like it's more likely that it's worth it. Just go right on. You're talking about big dollars. It might, well, it almost certainly would draw more attention to the channel. I will say that. All right, guys, I had a great time. We handed out 5 spots into the cute little giveaway. We were pretty busy most of the stream. We built a new jumbo pack break with 1 person in it already. That's probably going to go off. We've got this gym break for a vintage Harry Potter pack. Just 1 spot left, and that goes off. That is mostly the progress for the breaks tonight, other than the fact that the One Piece Luffy went off tonight. If you guys were paying attention, that happened. We started a new One Piece Luffy, but no one jumped in. So that's the magazine Luffy. He's 1 in 11 plus a star spot. You know, if there's not a lot of heat for this card, we could swap over to that Shanks card I have. I have a Shanks card to break. So that could be it. I think also I did a trade. Yeah. So we have this Boa Hancock card as well. So that could be a break as well. So those are some thoughts there. But I'm going to hop off now and try to go to bed. See you later, everybody.